What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here, back again with another live watch long for you guys. Ange Ball, it's back. This week has felt like the longest week of my life, counting the days till Ange Ball returns to my eyes. And now we are here. I'm joined by Brian Daigle in the house and Brains McLeod.
Big up, everyone.
Brains and Brian.
A last minute addition, absolutely loving this. Come on, Brains. You absolutely look. He can't stay away from Angel. You had to be here for this, and we are playing Bournemouth away at the Vitality. We are how many? 13 minutes away from kickoff as we speak. 4 points from our first two games, but that hasn't been the whole story, has it? We've played some beautiful football and just taken our hearts.
Yep.
But let's see if we can keep the run going with this game at Bournemouth. Let's look at the lineup quickly. It's an unchanged lineup from the game against Man United. You've got Vicario in goal, Porro, Romero, Van de Ven, Udogie at the back, Basuma, Sarr and Maddison in midfield with Kulusevski, Son and Richarlison making the forward line. You got on the bench Fraser Forster, Emerson Royale, Davinson Sanchez, Ben Davis, Ollie Skip, Ivan Perisic, Manor Solomon, Giovanni Lo Celso and Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. And look, do you think Brains, he's right just to go unchanged, keep the winning team?
I mean, it's like how do you change anything when it kind of worked? That second half against Man United just worked so good. How do you take anyone out there? The only thing I would have thought was, like, if Maddison is even 20% potentially carrying a knock that could be like an impact stress thing, why
don't risk it.
Gio in. But then obviously we are actually really happy that Maddison's in.
100%.
Although Brian, your friend, had his crap in his
Yeah, he did.
He's not on the line.
Brian's got an ITK. They're saying Maddison's pulled out the starting 11.
I wouldn't go as far as ITK.
ITK?
Yeah, well let's call it.
Why tell us if it's not an ITK? What is he then?
I'd say he's more of a DIC.
Yes, that's it. Yeah. In this instance, I go with Brains. In this instance, I most definitely go with Brains.
Get him out of your life.
There have been some weird things
game
going
over.
on in social media about this game being delayed. I'm looking at the screen now, and it is absolutely bucketing it down.
Simeon, the timing.
Bucketing it down.
When it comes to me correcting your English, you're in trouble.
Had that one corrected. It's raining heavily.
As
rain.
Ty would say.
I'm not a weatherman, so I'm just saying. But it is really heavily raining, so I don't know if there's any truth to this game being delayed. But I don't think we've had any official word about the game being delayed.
Rain can't delay a game.
It can.
In the UK.
Did you? Oh, not in the UK.
Good caveat at the end.
It rained today. It's summer.
I'm saying you didn't see our pre-season tour. That wasn't in the UK. So I don't know. I think this game's going ahead on time. Does anyone have any? Let me see if anything's happening in the comments. Anyone have any official word? But Brian,
yes, sir.
Official word.
Yeah, the comments. The comments knows best. Someone says he is on the bench. Who's that? Solomon. I'm talking about Solomon. Someone says, nothing else is going on right now. Brian.
Yes.
Looking at the lineup today, and looking how Bournemouth have started the season, are you confident we can just take the game to them and dominate the game, or do you anticipate us having some problems today?
Are you confident we're going to be bucketing?
I think yes. I think it's going to be bucketingly goals. No, I think. I think it might be a little bit tougher today. Bournemouth being the home team, like you said, they've started off well, just haven't had the results. But I am fully confident that this same 11 will get the same result.
Okay, well, a confident win.
Yes, I'm going 3-1.
3-1. I'm thinking it's going to be... I reckon Bournemouth will have their moments today. I think that looking at how they played against Liverpool, they had a plan for stopping Liverpool building up, and they were being very aggressive, and they were causing Liverpool a lot of problems. Now, Liverpool did find some solutions to those problems, and ended up controlling the game, and ended up probably deserving to win, even with 10 men.
It's only Liverpool, though, right?
It's only Liverpool, you're right. It doesn't mean anything. It's only United, yeah, it's only Chelsea. So I anticipate that Bournemouth will have their moments where they're catching us in awkward positions. Actually, I reckon there'll be moments where we're trying to play through centrally, a bit like United did. They're pressing us really aggressively. They're flooding the central areas, and they're going to nick some chances. But it's whether on a couple of things, whether they don't take their chances, we can ride the storm a bit, and then once we do take control, we can fashion the amount of chances like we did against Man United, rather than like Brentford, where I felt like we had control, but we did struggle to really create. Whereas Man United,
our weakest is then in the first, because obviously just going by like the first 20 minutes, where do you think we're like most vulnerable?
One said the female can't just said we were close to kick. Sorry, no, someone else said it's postponed. I don't think it's postponed though. Where do I think we're most vulnerable? Probably on the wide areas, because not to say, I don't think it's even because it's our weakest area in terms of players. I just think structurally, defensively, with the inverted fullbacks, if we get a quick turnover, then there's going to be space out wide for these players to play. So that's clearly where we're vulnerable. I think with any system, there's always going to be a give and take. You can't have this perfect system where everything's covered and it's 100% right. Otherwise, everyone will play this perfect system, and then everyone, it's not. It doesn't really work like that. So I think with the domination we get in the central areas, I think out wide, especially in the defensive transition, that's where we're vulnerable, and then that's where I feel like Bournemouth are also quite good.
No Billing?
Philip. 29 Philip is Philip Billing. I don't know why they're calling him Philip. This is the look at the Bournemouth lineup. Okay, so we can bring that up. Got Neto in goal, Aaron, Zabriani, Kelly and Kirkes in the back. We've got Rothwell, Christie and Philip Billing in the middle with Semenyo Solanke and Justin Cliver, I believe, making his first start as a Bournemouth player. No Jadon Anthony, who started the last couple of games. Utara is out injured as well. So I'm guessing the Bournemouth fans are going to be very excited for Justin Clivert's debut. Philip Billing is a player I've been very impressed with for Bournemouth.
He's a very good player.
That didn't see Billing in the starting lineup there. Whoa.
My eyes are too bad. Is Alex Scott on the bench, or is he still injured?
Alex Scott is still injured, I believe. I can't. Let me see if I can get the. No, the.
To be fair, that's not a bad attack.
It's not.
That's pretty good.
Solanke, I think, is really developing into a Premier League player.
Well,
it's taken him a while, but I feel like he's now starting to find that consistency in his game.
Mm-hmm. Well, sometimes Bournemouth, like last season, it was a nerve-wracking game, wasn't it? Although we're playing a completely different style of football now. Yeah. Bournemouth have always given us a bit of an issue at home, apart from the 5-1 where we annihilated them their first season. And we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, like we said, I feel a lot more confident with Porro right back than when you told me last week. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, and that was the thing, wasn't it? A lot of people had question marks and reservations whether Porro could play that right back slot. He didn't even have to bring him in for United. He kind of had Emerson there, who had a good game against Brentford. So there was no real reason to change it, but he decided to change it. He decided off his own back, I'm going to change this. And obviously, he's reaping the benefits because Porro put in a great performance against Man United. People maybe now have more trust in Porro in that position. Maybe he has more belief in himself in that position as well. But in terms of the long term, yeah, he was for a bit. Which I thought the criticism was from Neville on our inverted fullbacks was way over the top. I didn't
completely.
I know could have had a goal in the first half.
Exactly, and I think yes, he had some iffy moments, but I wouldn't say it was costing us. Yeah, it might have done maybe in one or two moments, but that's the risk versus reward you play in this.
Where did you see the adjustment of moving players out wide to play wider midfielders so that then there was like overlaps and there was like doubles ups on them trying to play at the back and containing their kind of like the half spaces, like because I thought I saw that happen before the halftime.
Yeah,
did you see it happen before the half?
Correct. I think for the latter stages of the half,
so he
was starting to find solutions.
The tactical changes in the second half, he made them in gameplay in the first half, which is pretty impressive. He can think on his feet like that. Like, okay, there's an issue here. Like, let's adapt. Let's go wider. That means Maddison got more time on the ball. Like, he drifted further. And then actually, like the inverted, Udogie had more time inside. Porro started to get like a creep in. And Sarr was actually getting into the box more. Yeah. So because we were playing wider, we didn't need him in that deeper role a bit more. He can get forward. Do you think he stays with something like that today? Like that?
I actually think...
Or do you think he moves it later?
I think we're going to start to play like we want to play, have the fullbacks inverted and try and build up from the back. But I was doing a bit of research. I looked at Bournemouth's average positions at Liverpool, and what was really interesting was the two wingers were literally like added central midfielders. Yeah. So it almost became from a 3 in the middle to like a 5, and they really flooded that central area. Yeah. And you can see in the opening exchanges against Liverpool how many times they nicked the ball off Liverpool in and around the halfway line when Liverpool trying to build up, and obviously they got the goal early. Yeah. But then a bit like Spurs, Liverpool found the solutions around. They moved players a bit wider. They asked different questions of Bournemouth, and then Bournemouth didn't have the answers to those other questions. And all of a sudden they found themselves 3-1 down. So I envisage us to try and play our own way, but I do envisage us to have a bit of trouble, and then I see us adjusting. That's what I reckon.
I think the early stages of the game, I think you're going to see us look like we're kind of playing ourselves into trouble deep. But then as soon as Basuma starts to get into the flow of things, it'll probably look scary for a bit. It's kind of happening in every game. It looks a little bit scary, like, oh my god, like,
Yeah, no,
any minute he's going to get caught on the ball.
Exactly,
But then
I
when he
agree with
gets through, all of a sudden when he continues to get through teams, like they start to kind of fall apart, and then they're kind of like, it'll be interesting to see how Billings deals with that. Will Solanke press, and will two players try to go near him? Because if they do, then they open up holes in the centre.
And what's interesting is they're playing Ryan Christie. They did this against Liverpool as well, but he's an attacking midfielder or a winger, and they've been playing him in the in midfield, centre midfield last few games. So whether that's an area we can target as someone who's maybe not going to have the best defensive ability, we'll have to wait and see. I think that's one where Basuma will be looking at thinking, I can get past him, no problem.
Yeah.
He's good on the ball though, Christie. Like, so I would be looking.
Scottish player, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But isn't he not an attacking player?
For Scotland, he only ever comes up as one of the top 3 as a winger. Very rarely plays in the midfield. But he did play for Celtic though. He did play a lot of the time there.
Centre mid.
Yeah. And he's just, when he plays deeper, he's really good with his through balls. He has a classic type 10, but a little bit deeper. But
all right, well, we are 2 minutes from kickoff here, guys. So everyone get very, very excited. Ange ball is nearly underway. No sign of any delay or anything like that. We are literally, the players are out, so we're about to get underway. Before we get into it, though, predictions, guys. What are we saying? Brains?
I would say 3-1 Spurs.
3-1. You reckon we're going to be comprehensive?
I think we might still concede a goal, but I'd hopefully it'd be amazing if we got that clean sheet.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic, especially if we make it 2 clean sheets in a row.
I'm going 3-1 as well. I said earlier, I just can see it. I think we'll have the game won before they get a consolation. I think we'll,
3-0 up and then they get a consolation. Yeah. I'm going to go 2-1. I'm going for a closer game. I've been really impressed with Bournemouth in their first couple games. I think they're playing with a new kind of style, but I think with our individual ability at the end of the day, and I think with the structure built in between that, I think we should have enough. But I do actually envisage Bournemouth, especially at home, in a tight pitch as well. I think that might benefit them a bit. I envisage them giving us a lot of trouble, but I think at the end of the day, we'll find solutions to the problems they pose, and I think we'll end up victorious. So
here's a question. What's your prediction? What's everyone in the comments prediction for how much we'll dominate the ball? I'm going
possession.
Yeah, I'm going 74%.
74. I'm going to go
for the whole game, like not for like half.
I'm going to go 69.
Okay.
You kinky devil, you.
All right, I'm going to raise you. I'm going to say 78.
Oh. 78.
I'm going to go high, mate. I'm going to go high.
That would be like record, like a Spurs all-time record.
Probably.
Records are to be broken, my man. Records
and
are to be
everyone in the
broken.
chat, let us know.
Looking like it's gonna happen.
Let us know where you're watching from. We've got 1,292 people watching today in the chat. So let us know, everyone, where you're watching from. I want to know all the Aussies. I want to know how many Aussies are in the stream as well. Big up to all you guys.
What's the average percent they're all looking at?
What, 78, 65, 63, 64, 56.
Okay, measured.
Measured, 68. Davo says he's from Australia. Real Life says I am from Australia.
Come on, Davo.
Come on, here we go, Spurs. Come on, you Spurs.
We are underway here. Bournemouth kicking from right to left. Tottenham in their all-white home strip kicking from left to right. So let's get underway for some more Ange ball. And you can hear the Spurs fans in absolutely full voice at the moment. Absolutely love to hear it. Bournemouth now starting on the...
Yeah, it's busy.
Basuma's won it early, but giving it away early to Rotwell. And it's gone out of play for an offside, actually.
I love having Destiny, Bez, and then Sar. Like, just those 3 styles of players all like close to each other is...
Destiny has been incredible.
Yeah.
Destiny has been superb.
And for Tongan, I mean Van de Ven on the ball.
You mean Mickey Van de Venden?
Yeah.
Here is Van de Ven.
See these moments?
Exactly. They're going to press us like this. Basuma, Vicario, a bit of panicky, but he gets it away to Maddison. But it's what we're going to have to do, yeah. Oh, Maddison's lost on the edge of his own box, and here's Billing. And a ball into the box, looking for Billing in the area. And Van de Ven deals with it, puts out for a corner. But this is what we were saying pretty much. We expect Tottenham to have a bit of iffy moments early doors.
But you also want them here. You want them pressing high, thinking like, oh, we can get up there, because then we can carve them open.
Exactly. So once you beat the press,
Yeah.
then you're in business.
You want them thinking that they can play high.
Exactly.
We don't want a team sitting in their box because it gets harder and harder for
A bit like
Richie to
Brentford.
score.
Yeah, exactly. Ryan Christie with the corner. The rain is chucking it down at the moment. And it's
Go on,
cleared
Sam.
away. Max Aarons on
on,
the halfway
Itoji.
line. Is Rotwell. He goes in between Richarlison
too
and
easy,
Basuma,
too
but
easy.
there's
Good
Porro
work,
to mop up.
Porro mopping up for someone else. I just
Wow, who would have thought?
Oh, wow.
Well, Bournemouth have made the early running at the moment. Zabriani to Kelly. Out wide to Kirkers. Down the line to Cliver, to Billing. And he's
on,
being
Sarr.
tackled by Sarr, but it's fallen to Kirkers. Romero with a crunching challenge.
That
Romero with a crunching tackle.
Not sure that's the last time I'm going to say that today.
I like how quick we've got up. Look at the press. That's nice.
Neto's long kick and a header from Basuma, but Billing gives
Go
it
on,
away to
Sonny.
Son. Oh, he takes a swing and a
Oh,
miss.
God,
but
it's
it's
was a
found
great
it.
dummy.
Here's Madison.
Oh,
Oh,
lovely.
Son in the box. Human Son, he takes it too wide. He crosses it looking for Rishi, and it's away.
See?
Could have been a bit better. Could have been a bit better with that touch, Sonny, or maybe in the Madison pass forced him a bit too wide.
That's good though. 3 minutes. and
Look
we're
at this
ready.
lovely dummy.
Yeah,
Oh,
look
lovely
at
dummy. Look at that.
That's a great
Ball
pass.
through
that. Oh, just a bit too
just
wide
too
there.
far,
Shame.
yeah.
Here's
Impressive,
Udogie.
though. Oh, what a
Basuma,
pass.
lovely Udogie into Madison. Richarlison flicks into Udogie, just too far ahead of him. Nearly another good move
Love
from
that
Spurs,
work,
though.
I love the way they work together, though.
The quick interchanges
They don't
are
just
lovely
look
to
for
see.
switch it across the pitch. They're like, no, let's go inside.
Try and intricate.
Yeah.
Max Aarons.
Long ball
It's
over
all
the
the
top.
Tottenham fans at the moment I can hear right now. Solanke holds off Romero, gives over to Semenya. Oh, into
Oh,
Solanke, but
yeah.
Van der
Vicky
Ven's
Van
there
der
to clear.
Vending.
Well, watch Van der Ven. I think he was offside. Was he offside there?
Not sure there, actually.
Go on, Mickey.
He's had to mop up a couple of times already, Van der Ven. Max Aarons, though, inside to Rotwell. Bournemouth made a promising start to this game as well.
This is going to be
on Rotwell.
this is going to be one end to the other, isn't it? Non-stop.
It's kind of what we want.
Yeah, I think that'll suit us. That'll suit
Yeah.
Tottenham, I think.
Just because I think you want Richie running through onto the ball. Same with Son. You don't want them maybe in too congested areas. When
Tottenham.
Richie's not
Oh,
coming-
Basuma picks
what a
off
tackle.
Christie and his
Go
Madison
on,
now.
Maddis.
To Richarlison on the
Richie.
breakaway. Philip Billing's
Go on,
back on
Richie.
him. It's a good challenge
that's a
by
good
Billing.
challenge, yeah.
And he
Very good
wins off Richarlison. To be fair, it's a good sliding challenge. And now
Go on,
Bournemouth
sack
have
him.
it back. Semenya to Rotwell. Out wide to Max Aarons, the former Norwich right back. Plays the ball into the box for Solanke, and he beats Romero to it.
Romero's bodied him
He's
on the
completely bodied him, but I think it's counts
That
as a
is-
shoulder
that was
charge.
strength. That was strength.
It was strong, very strong. He's got to be careful though.
Yeah.
Another referee might have seen that differently.
Romero, be careful. What are you talking about, Sim?
Well, now he's got the captain's arm, and I feel him seeing a bit of a different side to Romero.
Inside intricate passing again. Look
Oh,
at that
Maddison
turn. Oh,
turning away from
Madders.
Rothwell.
He's got him on toast. He's
He's inside his own
in
penalty
trouble,
area though, Madison.
Someone
He's
help
looking
him.
for support. He's got Van der Ven over to his left. He uses him. Van der Ven plays it down the line to Udogie. Udogie holds off Semenya, plays it into
Oh, that's a
Basuma.
late
It's a
challenge
foul.
on. Yeah.
And a free
It
kick.
was really late. But I love the confidence in them to go, nah, hey, look, Cam, we'll play around here. You need to set the trap. You need to draw them in. Looks pretty late.
Oh, he's kind of stud scraping down his foot on Udogie. I think he's okay.
Yeah, nothing too deliberate about it. You hate those though. Little impact knocks in the inside heel.
Well, Udogie's just getting up from his injury. Really appreciate if everyone would scroll down and smash that like button. We got 196 likes. Let's get it to 1,000, guys. Would really appreciate support. It really helps support
We
the
get
channel.
2,000 likes today. You know what Brian's gonna do.
Gonna get a tattoo.
A tattoo of Ange on his left
Butt
testicle.
cheek. Okay.
Your obsession with
Testicle.
your obsession with
I'm
tattoos
obsessed
for
with your
me.
body parts. Get over it.
The body parts I'd rather you weren't.
Would really appreciate the likes, guys.
Not
whether
for me to
Brian
get a
gets
tattoo.
We'll see.
I'm under strict instructions for no more tattoo bets.
Here's
that's
Porro.
Lovely, lovely. Basuma's turn there again. Wow. Yeah, Madders putting in work.
wants a little bit more.
Tottenham just
help
playing it through the back.
inside.
Here's Porro in the inverted spot. Brilliant, good
lovely
pass into
ball.
Sarr, trying to progress the ball.
Yep.
He
Well
plays
done,
into
Papa.
Maddison.
Go on, Maddison.
Each player taking turns and taking off each other. Maddison looking for the run in
unlucky.
behind to Richarlison, bit ambitious and intercept.
Outside of his, was his left or right there? Try to do a Geo type pass.
Yeah, outside of the boot.
Gio's sitting there going, "Don't, bro, don't."
That's my one thing, man.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't take it. Here's Udogie to Sarr. Sarr's touch is not great, and he fouls Cliver, and it's going to be a free kick to Bournemouth.
Yeah, like us on the ball is looking just so good.
Yeah.
It's night and day, isn't it?
It's just when we get over there, the halfway line into theirs, it's like you just want to see a little bit better running through the line.
Here's Neto to Lloyd Kelly, who launches forward, and he goes long looking for
Come on,
Solanke.
keeps,
Porro's
keeps,
going to deal with
keeps,
it.
keeps,
Vicario. He gets the shout. Vicario's out to deal with the
Give
situation.
it to Mickey. Yeah, there you go.
Here's Van de Ven now, who seems very mature for a young defender, doesn't he, Van de Ven? 22 years of age, but he doesn't play like that as a centre back, does he? Sarr
Oh, lovely Star.
beats Kluivert to it, and Porro back into Sarr. Oh, it's a poor pass this time from Sarr.
The pass was Porro, not Richie there.
Went for Richie, overhit it. He had his arms up like he was complaining to Richie, but I think it was just a poor pass.
Yeah. You got to do that though.
Son
Classic.
tracking back in Aarons, but Aarons was able to keep the ball away from him. He goes long looking for Kirkes, who takes it down well.
Go on, Kulu. Track.
Bobby K with the members chat saying
Big up,
Sid,
brother.
Brian, Brains and chat. Come on, you Spurs.
Yes,
Big
to you,
up,
Bobby
my
K.
Toronto brother.
Is he officially holding down the Toronto fan
Yep.
club over there?
Well, do you know what? I don't know if I doubt he's gone to the Scotland Yard today, but he does a very good job at it. But I'll be back for the Luton game. Already got my table reserved.
Nice.
7:30 in the
Well, by
morning
Rothwell.
kickoff for us. I'm up at 5 in the morning to get to the pub.
I'm not even down by 5 anymore.
Those days for me.
Basuma
are gone.
got
Basuma,
it right to
right
challenge
then.
Basuma
Look at the pass inside.
into the Bournemouth half into Maddison. Maddison tries to flick it into
unlucky
Sarr's
Madders.
path, couldn't find him, but Tottenham
Go on,
now
Sarr,
pressing.
close him.
Sarr wins it back immediately. Maddison
That's
to
a great
Richarlison
pass.
in the box. Richarlison lays off for
Come on, Kulu,
Kulusevski.
come on.
Goes on his right, back on his left. To
Oh,
Porro.
Leslie.
Oh, back to
lovely work,
Kulusevski.
lovely
It's
work.
good ball from Spurs. Basuma
Bez,
still has it in
head
the box.
Bez.
Basuma, Maddison's in the box. He turns
Lads,
and shoots.
hit the ball.
Could have laid off Son, and it's away. But good football from Spurs.
It was.
Someone had to
I
shoot.
think Biz should have shot straight away. Bottom corner was wide open.
Did you see that yesterday with Chilwell?
Yeah.
Yeah, when he
I,
didn't
I
shoot,
couldn't
just-
believe
Oh
that.
my God. pass
Oh,
him
is
in.
that a handball there from Aarons? Is there a handball
have a
there?
look.
New rule. I think he
Is
might.
there a handball?
Oh my God, that is.
Oh,
No, I don't think it
he
is.
might be alright. He might be
Yeah, I
alright.
don't think it
He moved his
was.
arm there.
Yeah, I think it's just at the top.
And he was far enough away from the ball.
I think it didn't. Maybe it didn't hit his hand potentially.
Yeah, I couldn't believe Chilwell passed that.
That was unbelievable.
What an idiot.
Rishi into Udogie.
Go on.
He's going to burst into the box here.
Oh, God,
Udogie.
Destiny.
Oh,
Destiny.
He cuts it back. And it's
what
block.
a
Brilliant
player.
from
What a
Udogie.
player.
He is awesome.
That's what we want. Just cut through them. Isn't it amazing that we see a left-footed player on the left?
Yeah, lovely to see
Because you
that.
can cut in
Yep.
and out through it like that, you know? And then the cutback's easy for you.
What a fine Destiny has been.
Yeah.
What a
Wriggled
find.
past 3 players there, Udogie, in such a tight space. I don't know how he did that.
Yeah. Just
It's,
got mad confidence. Look at the strength of him as well. He's getting put. He's like,
Corner to Spurs. Madison into the near post, flicked on by Udogie, but away. Son is
Sonny.
going to fall to Son on the edge of the
Well
area.
played,
He
well
heads
played,
it back
well
to
played.
Porro, who hoists it back in. I'm not
that's
sure
a
about
bit
that.
odd.
Yeah, that was a bit
He
strange.
panicked there,
Kulu
Porro.
was going down
He had
the line,
time. He could have
open.
brought it down.
Yeah.
I don't know why he did that. Neto goes long, looking for Cliver. Romero heads it straight up in the air, and he's going to have to battle with Solanke.
Oh,
And he
he's
comes off
landed rough. That is.
badly there, Romero.
That was full-blooded from Romero
Before
once
we went up for
again.
that, I was thinking, oh my God, he's going to go head over heels.
He was kind of catching up with his own bad header.
Yeah, I felt like, was he trying to head it to the side to Mickey and then.
He's holding his hip here.
Yeah, it's not good. These are tough.
Oh,
he's
yeah, he
landed
lands
really
badly on
awkwardly
it.
there, Romero.
Look at the hip from. Look at Solanke's. Oh, Solanke's not really meant. To
Oh, he's landed right on his back. I think he's all right. He's a trooper.
They're annoying, those ones, because you feel a little bit immobile for a while.
He's all right. He's back on
Okay,
his
so
feet,
how long
Romero.
till he gets his revenge on Solanke?
I I think that was maybe so I could get revenge on him.
You boys are almost 10 minutes behind. What are you on about? We're watching it on live TV. We literally couldn't be more in time.
Is that the dude from the future?
It is. It
Oh,
is.
it's that guy. The future
It's
guy.
Michael J. Fox.
It's interesting to see Matters as like the front guy in the press.
Yeah, usually that's how they do the press. He'll move.
Yeah.
He'll move into like a striker's position.
Go on.
Neto's pass out wide to Aaron. Son's going to be closing him down.
Why was Son so deep?
Oh, Van der Ven comes out and misses the ball, and now they've got some space here,
Yeah,
Bournemouth.
you gotta get players
Clive
back.
on the left-hand side. Kulusevski's back to help. Porro with
Yes,
interception. And it's
Porro.
back off Kirkes, wasn't it? Nope, going to be a corner.
Good work from Paro there.
Yeah, good block. Super chat from KPV. Big up, Sim, Brains, and Brian. Hope you're good. Everyone, please vote for We Are Tottenham TV, the best club content creator. Big up to Kyle. Come on. Vote for us in the Football Content Awards. Would appreciate that. It's a corner. Clive within, driven in, away by Van der Ven. Good header at the near post. Here's Max Aarons. Hoists it back to Clive. Christie's in support. He's giving it off to Christie. Kirkes to Kelly.
I don't want to let them get back into the game here. Kind of want to win this. Turn
Bournemouth
this ball over.
definitely
There you go,
not
there you
playing
go.
badly, but I feel like Tottenham look more
This is where we
dangerous
need
when
to
we're
get
on.
them
Yeah, when
there.
we're on the ball, we look a lot more dangerous
Yeah.
than Bournemouth. Here's Porro. Udogi's doing his laces, so we're dropping it back. Here's Sarr.
It's the speed of
Madison.
passing as well that's improved. The speed of passing has got so
Everyone's
much better.
spamming a W. I'm not really sure why. I don't know if.
Spam the chat with W's for good luck.
All right, cool. I appreciate that. Spam the chat with W's for good luck. Big up, everyone.
We're like, boop, boop.
There you go.
he's shaking
I'll
his
do it
head,
now. There you go.
Postecoglou.
There's my W.
He's don't know why he's
He didn't
shaking
look
his
too
head. He's
happy
not
with
happy
it,
about
yeah.
something. Didn't see what happened, but he's clapping it. They are just showing him. They've played out for a throw.
But I get the feeling that he's such a, he just needs things to go right, or else
Yeah.
he's never going to be happy.
Mate, would you
great.
love to spend an hour in his company?
100%.
But you could be so uplifted.
Yeah.
Here's Kelly.
But I do think he's probably good at bants as well, so he's probably quite proficient at ripping new arsehole.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kellen
Oh.
Neto giving it away to Madison. It's
Richie
fallen
is
to
open.
Son.
Richie is...
Good chance. Madison's
go.
in on goal. James Madison.
Oh.
Save Richie's header. And it's into
Oh,
the arms
Matters.
of Neto. Matters knows he should be doing better there.
He should be
That should
celebrating
be a
his
goal
first
for
goal.
Tottenham. Best chance of the game so far.
Richie should have got played in. By one
Mistake
of them
by
there.
Neto. Played it
This is
straight
great.
to Madison.
So I would say Son's got to play him there. Don't... Why?
No, I think it's a good pass. It's
I
just
think
wrong-
the defender
wrong
gets back
finish.
just in time to dip. Does he get a touch?
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe,
he
yeah.
stopped
the
also
power.
maybe.
The pass to Matters was kind of behind him. Not
Not perfect pass.
Yeah.
Tottenham
I-
should be leading there.
I thought he was just going to tap the ball to Richie and give Richie a clear shot and an open goal.
Oh,
That
Basuma.
is Ryan to
Oh,
Son,
that's a
and
great
Son
turn
burst
from-
past Aaron.
Go on, Sonny. That's a great touch
And
from
Son's
Sonny.
crossing the box,
God.
looking for Richie. It's over hit. And
What a touch
Kirkes
by
is gonna
Basuma.
swipe and
What
clear.
a
Tottenham are
touch.
looking dangerous here. We are looking dangerous
That
when we're
touch
going
from
forward.
Basuma, and then Son's turn was like, whoa, turning back.
Son is
forward
giving
there.
Aaron's a rough time so
Yeah,
far
yeah.
in this game. I
Son
predicted that.
has definitely been
I
better.
predicted
in
he was going to give Aaron's a tough time in
Yeah.
this game.
the last two, like the second half of the United game, he was really good.
Yeah, he was. He really came into his own a bit. And what I liked about it, he was quite creative. He wasn't just being good in terms of picking up positions to shoot. He was actually
Yeah.
creating chances,
Yeah.
which is something I've criticised Son a bit for. He's just more of a wing forward who likes to score goals more than set people up. But he does have that in him to like get assists.
Oh, don't you?
Brilliant turn by Udogi on Rothwell. And he goes on the outside
He's still
again.
going.
He's still going. He ends up losing it.
still
Oh, he's
going.
still going. But Bournemouth have it. Great run from Udogi
Yeah,
though.
that's
It's hard
amazing.
to stop there. It seems like I needed
He's
every
like a-
ounce of energy for Rothwell to stop him there.
He's like a train going forward.
Porro,
better positioning
defensive
again,
work.
Better positioning again from Porro. Here's Sarr bursting forward into space. He's got Billing. Into, it's a pass out wide to Kulusevski. Kulusevski cuts
Go on,
inside.
Kulu.
Kulu's here. Oh, it's a good tackle
Yeah.
from Kirkes. But here's Porro. Into Sarr. Basuma now.
Go on, Busy.
Takes on
Light
Christie.
work.
You can't get close to him. Here's Sarr.
Someone's got to come inside in the 45.
Romero out wide to Porro. Here is Basuma just turns on Christie.
That was
And
Dembele-esque.
here's Sarr into Madison! And it's 1-0 to Tottenham. It's a
Spurs.
brilliant team goal.
What
it's
a goal.
brilliant from Spurs.
Sarr with this? Was that Sarr with this?
It's brilliant from Sarr. Madison
Oh
with
my
the
God.
slightest of touches
What a run.
to take it past Neto, and Spurs have the lead, and we've been threatening that.
Yeah,
we have been
I'm
threatening
just saying
that.
someone's got to make the 45 in run, and he makes the run. Boom.
Madison with his dart celebration.
Basuma the heartbeat of it
Basuma
again.
absolutely
Look at this work
fantastic. It's
here.
another brilliant team move from
Watch
Spurs.
Basuma's turn.
Brilliant turn from Basuma.
It's Dembele. That's
Plays into
Dembele.
Sarr.
Look at that
Sarr
run.
Waits for the
45
run of
degree angle
Madison.
run.
Well onside. Brilliant through ball.
Bang.
And a great finish from Madison.
I don't know if Madison even touches
No,
it, in
he
all
definitely
honesty.
touches
Yeah,
it.
he
He
does,
definitely
yeah.
touches it. It's a
Look at
clean
this one.
finish. It's a clean
Oh!
finish. Bang.
Okay,
He
yeah,
touches it.
yeah.
To the far corner. Madison's first goal for Tottenham in the Premier League. Absolutely
But
fantastic.
how impressive that ball through.
And this guy,
Left foot through the line.
brilliant ball from Sarr. Inch perfect. Didn't have to break stride. Just had to finish it. Didn't have to break
that's
stride.
it.
Didn't have to touch the ball. It's a brilliant team goal again from Spurs. And
And the
we've
thing
started
is,
the most
Richie,
dangerous.
Richie's not had that service.
No, he hasn't. He just needs
also,
that.
Richie's not made that run.
And that is the positions we're expecting Madison to pick up more often than not this season. And I just took him out of my fantasy team, so I thought he was going to be injured. So absolutely fantastic. But I still love
everyone
you
got
anyway.
Well, on the bright side of things, he could have had 2 goals, so you haven't lost that many points.
That's true. Well, not yet anyway. It's only 17 minutes
Yeah.
in. But what a start from Tottenham. I think we've been the better team. I think Bournemouth have looked decent in possession, but we've looked a lot more threatening when we're going forward.
I'm so impressed by Sarr and Basuma.
Again.
But like, sometimes Sarr will go and just drop in and be the 6. They're like a double pivot.
Yeah.
But then they go and pivot up and like they're 2 10s.
They take it in turns. It's absolutely fantastic. Basuma's started this game absolutely on fire yet again.
Yeah.
Here is Cliver on the left-hand side. They've got a bit of space for Bournemouth. He crosses it in, and Romero's
Lovely
there to
Romero.
clear. Basuma's up,
And again.
lose out to Billing. And Romero swipes and just about gets it away, but Kirkes has it on the left-hand side. Bournemouth threatening, crossing the
Keeps.
box.
Oh,
Keeper
good
stays with
header.
Van de Ven's there to clear. Richarlison's layoff is our play for a throw.
It's good to see our 2 centre-backs dominating the air as
Yep.
well.
Here's Porro. Can he keep it in?
Touch does, so he better,
Yeah, he
oh,
does.
lovely
Good
ball.
pass into
Go on,
Sarr.
Papa.
Right, now
And
break
now
the line.
Romero.
Lovely.
Madison.
Lovely. Oh, this
Back
is
to
so
Basuma.
good.
and
Look at the
Tottenham playing their way out of
triangles.
trouble. Brilliant from Spurs again. Basuma to Porro. Porro with a little dink ball into Richarlison. It's a great ball. Richarlison lays off for Van de Ven and Tottenham coming forward again. Here's Son.
Just dominate the ball.
Madison
Make
in the
triangles.
centre.
Inside. There you go.
Basuma.
Lovely.
Flicks into Son, who
Lovely.
it's a great
Wonderful.
ball again from Spurs playing out of the way out of trouble. Porro goes
ball
forward.
is
into
there.
deflected.
Oh, it's a bit
It's
too
got a
early.
little bit of
Too ambitious, that I
as
thought,
well.
from Porro.
Yeah, it's just keep dominating. You don't need to rush things.
Exactly. The pass wasn't even on there.
Yeah.
Here's Udogi.
Go on, Matters.
Oh, great
what a
touch
turn
by
from
Madison.
Matters.
And Madison fires
Oh!
into Richarlison, who's offside.
Who's standing offside? Wow. Come on, dude.
And fans weren't happy with that. Here's Cliver. Couple of super chats coming in. We'll just wait for this move to die down. Andrew Dean says, if we keep Lo Celso and Bentancur fit, our midfield will be the best midfield in the league.
I agree with that. Honestly, for depth, for creative, for like.
Yeah, just imagine adding Bentancur to that
Playmakers.
midfield. Great
Yep.
challenge from Udogi.
Well,
It's a
it all
corner to Bournemouth.
depends if Lo Celso stays.
You'd think
still
either
got-
him or Hobby are gonna go. You think,
Yeah.
right? Like,
If I
only
think
2 players we're gonna really get.
if Lo Celso don't get minutes today, he's off.
Yeah, it's on the cards.
Yeah.
I am loving the look of this midfield. Sarr has been...
This
Oh,
if Bentancur, obviously
He can do that 8 or the 6 role.
Yeah,
couldn't he?
but if Bentancur came in right now, he wouldn't get in.
Yeah, I don't know why Sarr's
You know,
playing
'cause
too well
you
at the
couldn't
moment.
get Sarr out of there just now.
What the great thing about that is because Bentancur's 1 second, it's a corner to Bournemouth, put in. Header 1 in the box by Bournemouth player.
clear.
Richarlison's touch doesn't get it clear, and it's a free kick to Tottenham. The good thing about having Sarr in such good form like he is like we don't want to be rushing Bentancur back with a serious injury.
no.
So I think it's good you can kind of bed him in because
Yeah.
you know you can trust Sarr right now.
Well, I say we need him in January when it's Basuma and Matasara.
they're saying mid-September.
Yeah,
Bentancur might be
but-
back, which is
yeah.
quite early.
I would
for
say
an
that's
injury
full
like
back in full team training, not back
No.
in
He
the
won't be
team.
match fit then, surely.
No.
Because he's had a very serious injury.
You can seriously relax him
Sarr
until
with
the
a
African
brilliant
Cup of
takedown from
Nations.
the goal kick. Here's Kulusevski. Porro. Back to Romero.
Yeah, I'm thinking like Bentancur maybe getting minutes in November.
Here is
and
Maddison.
That's even like
Yeah.
Oh, good ball for Maddison. Looking for Son. Actually, it's just too deep. And Max Aaron says it is another super chat saying from Eric Grimslid. Says, I'm a Newcastle fan, but can say Madison will be the
lovely
best
work,
signing.
lovely
One
work.
sec, Van der Ven being pressured by Solanke, he's going to get it clear.
Straight-
Oh, well
great.
done,
That's
Vicario.
very clever. Very clever.
He said, best signing this year, and it saddens me that we stopped fighting for him.
Lovely
Sorry,
ball
Cars.
inside.
Brilliant. Saar, Basuma, Richarlison, and
Go on,
Son from goal
Sonny.
here.
Kulu,
On the
get to the
left-hand
back
side.
post.
He needs support, though. He's got 3 men on him. His Son cuts it back for Saar in the box. He shoots.
Oh, come on.
By Neto.
I'm loving Pape
Into the
Massé.
box quicker. When he's
Great
on that
play
run,
from Tottenham again.
Kulu had to get to the back post.
What have you thought, Kulu, this season?
I think he's his like bread and butter, which is like get the ball at the line and then kind of take someone
Yeah.
on. He's still good at that, but it's like it's getting in positions we need him in
Exactly.
up the top. Like
Tottenham have won it back again. His Son, we're on the back four again. Saar's on the edge of the area. Is he going to line up a shot? He gives it to
Cut
Kulu
back
on the
and
right
shoot.
side.
Cut back and shoot.
Kulusevski cuts in on his left. Has a go. It's blocked. Going to fall to Son on the edge of the box. Here's Udogi. Back to Son, and Bournemouth have players back now.
Yeah.
The move is going to slow down, but yeah, I think Kulu's coming in for a lot of criticism this season. I don't think he's been as bad as people are saying, but
What
he
a
still hasn't
turn
hit the
from
heights he
Udogi.
has of his first 6 months. Udogi, I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, he just kind of like
Miss
got caught in
communication
two
there.
thoughts.
But he's pressing on Christie, and Christie plays his way
But
out
it's
of
like
trouble.
we need. So when Kulu gets the ball there, obviously
We need him to be getting the shot off there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do want him to get the shot off. So that's the only way he really wants to play. But like I want him to get the ball and then go round.
He
to
can
the
do that,
byline.
yeah, he can do that.
And sometimes when he does it, like last week, he gets assists. Like
Yeah.
remember the one he got assist for Bournemouth last season, where he
Yeah.
went to the line and came back.
And Leeds, I think it
Leeds
was.
was incredible.
It's just that it's not his natural thing.
Because his guy's got on his right
Yeah.
foot. He definitely clearly prefers his left, but I think he should trust his right more.
But in situations there where Son's running through, Kulu, he doesn't think like a striker. But at that moment, he's got to be like, Richie's out of the game because he did the connection early. I've got to get to the box.
He's busting a gut.
He
to
didn't
take
even
that
look
risk.
like he was really going.
He was
that
just
fast.
hanging around the back
He's
post.
like, oh, the ball might drop to me at the back post. Like, no, we need you for a tap in at the back post.
He needs to fill in that space vacated. Here's Porro with a throw into Richarlison.
Richie doing some good link work.
Yeah.
He has been doing
People
that.
won't recognise that, but it has to be done.
Van der Ven into Maddison, who's, picking up the ball in deep areas as well and playing
Yeah,
really good
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Here's Udogi. So Van der Ven.
There's Biz coming in central.
Vicario, he's under pressure again. He clears with his left foot.
Not
Richarlison
necessarily
flicks
need
it
to go
on.
long.
Brilliant
Go on,
flick
Kulu,
on
Kulu,
Kulusevski.
now.
Can he get the wrong side? It's a bad touch. Here he is, Kulusevski, though. He still has it. Goes on the outside.
See, this is where
He
should
trips
want
past
to.
one. He cuts it back, and he's going to win a
Got a
See how
corner.
it's not natural.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, exactly.
He's
on his
so
right foot.
left-centric that he wants to drag everything back there, And then that makes him a little bit easier.
Did well to hold
defend.
off the player, though.
Did well to win the corner.
If he's unlucky to get the bad break of the ball, but if he got the right break of the ball there, he would have been clear on
Yeah,
goal.
yeah. Good flick on Borishi, though.
Yeah. Right, but that's the thing. It's like he's not going to play like Kane, but what he can do can give you situations like that, which should have been a goal,
A slightly out, Madders.
Slightly out by man. It's about a metre out there.
It's a nice try.
What
tried it.
advantage- what
Tried it.
advantage are you gaining, really?
Corner to Spurs. Madison.
That's a good.
Good corner flat by Kelly. I
So
think.
Sonny on the volley.
On the
Oh!
volley. Oh, picked
he
up
hit
on his
it
left
well,
foot.
Oh, you
Hit
saw
it well, but
Hollywood,
it was
didn't you?
wide.
You saw Hollywood.
He did actually hit that well, just directionally off.
Boom. If that was on target,
Yeah,
could have
but
caused the
the
keeper a
keeper
bit of
think.
trouble. We know he's got a dynamite left
He's
foot.
got that. He's got that in him. Yeah, you want to be getting a little
Come on,
closer on that
Kulusevski
press.
pressing.
Oh,
Porro
that's-
out muscle, but he wins the throw.
Oh, he's got the throw, yeah.
Well done.
I've been very impressed with Porro this game.
Yeah,
so
I think
far.
again
He's
defensively
doing really
solid,
well.
really solid. And I think he's played some really nice passes as well when he's
Yeah.
on the ball.
And the thing is, he's young. Like that's the thing when people say, "Oh, he can't play there or that."
It's like, why?
He's a young player. They're so.
Why can't he
adaptable.
learn?
Go on, Bez.
Here's Vicario, Van der Ven. To Dogi.
Lovely
Brilliant flick by
inside.
Dogi into Saar. Saar out wide quickly into Porro.
Go on, Porro.
Porro's got
Push,
space
push,
to
push.
stream forward now. He's got Rishi in the box
Kulu,
if he wants to
where's
go
your man?
early. He plays it back to Maddison. Maddison's got tons of
Kulu,
space
look,
now. What
where's
can he
your
do?
man?
He plays it in, looking for Richarlison.
It's a
Overhits
great
it.
ball. It's a great ball.
That's a
Just
great
no
ball.
one in.
That is a
Yeah, Rishi's got
incredible ball. You can't
a
ask
bit
for
over here.
better than that ball.
Driven.
In the area of uncertainty behind the defence.
Exactly. Keeper can't come for it.
I don't know if you can get a better ball than that. If I was Madison, I'd be going mental.
Rishi's got his busty and
just-
gut together.
that's an
Oh,
assist
it's
for
good
me.
play from Kirkes. 55% possession, I think. At the moment. Oh no, what is that? Yeah, possession.
Yeah, 55. We're getting up there. We're getting up there. I think if we get the
Oh,
if we got a
Christie.
second goal, it would be we just dominate the rest.
Christie down the line. Udogi's going to see that out for a
Yeah, strong.
throw. Spurs fan seeing can't smile without you at the moment. But again, you've got to be delighted as a Spurs fan what you're seeing today again.
Yep.
It's more great football.
Oh yeah.
Effective football as well.
It's-
Opening up Bournemouth.
Yeah, it's like if they just you can see sometimes like it's that thing of like commit to just loving passing the ball, you know. But sometimes it'll get to someone and they put it up and it's like
No,
keep it,
keep playing.
play.
I think Postecoglou always makes that clear as well. Van der Ven said, even when I win the ball in my own area, Postecoglou keeps saying, play.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want you to lump it forward.
Yeah,
I don't want
yeah.
you. No, I don't. Oh no.
That looked
Basuma's
like
gone down.
That looked bad. Like,
Is he
it looked like
okay?
He went right in the back of his.
I'm telling you, he's got special powers in that arm sleeve thing he wears.
Oh, he was kind of shoved in the back there.
In the back of his like.
I think he's all right though,
Yeah, it should
Basuma.
be fine. It's like every time when you play like keep ball as a tactic, every like completed pass drives the opponent mental. Especially if they can't get on the ball, it's just mentally telling them like we're
Oh,
so much better
brilliant
than
turn
you.
again from Basuma.
Basuma is
He has he been tackled? Well, you can't tackle
You
him.
can't get the ball off him. He's so smooth.
Sard trying to burst in between Billing and Christie and doesn't quite manage it and loses the ball. Here is Billing. Keeps it away from Maddison, but his pass backwards is not the best.
Uncle
and
Biz has to have a little
Uncle
word.
Biz.
Yeah, he's like-
Sar's ear just don't.
You know, at least he's
overcomplicate
trying
it.
these things. At least he's
Yeah,
trying.
you like to see it.
Before it was just go back.
Yeah.
Kelly out
That's
wide
balls
to
out,
Cliver.
surely.
Oh, he passed
Go on, Sar.
past Kulusevski and Sar
Sar,
there
work,
from
work,
Cliver. It was a
work,
good play
work,
from
work.
him. Opens
Oh,
up
now
space
wide.
out wide. Here's Billing. Udogi comes
Destiny.
to confront him. Into Semenyo in the box. He cuts it back. Semenyo shot deflected and away.
good defending.
Thanks for Mickey.
Dangerous moment though for Bournemouth. Tottenham.
Mickey is
I think
looking
that was
so
way too easy to get in the box
Yeah.
there. That was way too easy.
Mickey is looking very, very
Was that a
composed.
block from Mickey?
Yeah.
Very
Great
good
stuff.
block. But also the problem kind of seemed to be that we didn't.
Oh, someone's down again. It's Sar this
Sar.
time.
It looks like he like there was something up in the middle of the park there. Like Sar kind of didn't tussle enough with the ball. Like he kind of just let the guy go. I think he's been elbowed in the mouth. He looks like he's got blood in his mouth.
Yeah, I think you might be right
I think
actually.
he's got he might have got like an elbow
Sar
in that
is
tussle.
down at the moment,
Maybe that's
just
why
getting
he
some
pulled out a
treatment.
bit.
Yeah,
Well,
when he went in
Sar-
for that tackle.
Well, Sar's getting some treatment. Come on, 500 likes, guys. Over 2,500 people watching the stream, guys. Come on, let's get it to 1,000 likes. Only 500 of you have to like the stream. I don't know what that is as a percentage, but it's like
2,500. That means
2.5
about
what?
20%.
20%. Come on, 20% of you have to like
20
the stream.
1,500 more. Hey,
Come on.
I'll get a tattoo in my
Yeah,
ball bag
I'm no
of
Carol
Brian's
Gordon.
face.
There you go.
on, let's get
He's
2,000
actually
likes.
said it. He has said it live on We Are Tottenham
Takes
TV.
1 second, scroll down, absolutely obliterate that
What will
like
you get a
button.
tattoo of? For 2,000 likes?
Well, I'll say it once, I'm not saying it again. Can you imagine you're in bed with a girl? She's like, who's this? Is that
That's what will happen. That's what will happen.
Oh, yeah, Lou.
Oh, God.
That's it. Come on, we've already gone up 250 likes. Let's
See?
go to another 250. Come on.
Everyone really wants a tattoo on someone's testicle.
Sar is now just coming off the pitch after getting treatment. It's going to be looks like a potential long throw lining up here for Bournemouth.
By Mickey Van de Ven's mini-me? Like, what's going on here?
Kirkes,
Is he-
yeah.
Has he been cloned by
He
Mickey
looks like Van de Ven, doesn't he? Kirkes. Into the box. Away from Basuma, and Son can clear only as far as Rothwell. Max Aarons to Semenyo. Cross it left foot into the box. Basuma picks up. Oh, his touch is just off. He tried to get back on the
I
front
like that he
foot.
just
Yeah,
wanted to
he
keep
wanted
the
to go
ball.
back. Yeah, exactly. I like that as well. Here is. Oh, it's quick football from Bournemouth. Semenyo to Clivert.
They're working the ball well here, Bournemouth.
Yeah, they're looking decent in patches. Not really threatening though. But although here we, as I say
Go on,
that,
Mickey.
ball into the box, looking for Solanke,
Good
and he's
work.
offside as well.
Great
Good
work
line
from
from
Van de
Tottenham.
Ven.
Van de Ven has been
He's
imperious so
solid.
far.
He's so solid. You're just not getting by him. We waited so long to have two
For Van de Ven.
centre backs, and
To
now
have
you
a-
see
yeah.
that, and you're like,
What a difference it makes.
the right side of centre back is strong. The left side is strong. Love that goal, by the way.
That's it
Absolutely
from
love
Maddison.
that
Brilliant
goal.
stuff.
Here's the thing, right? I'll say this right now. When watching Leicester in the last couple seasons, I thought Maddison was good. I didn't think he's like as good as he is.
I thought he was this good. Not
You
well.
thought he was
yeah,
this good.
Yeah,
Like,
I love Maddison.
His turns on the ball, like
I thought he's one of the best number 10s in the league, ready to move to a big club. I've always thought it. I've always
You know
thought
what?
it.
The bit I didn't,
Vicario.
the bit I didn't see from him,
Oh,
Brains, is
brilliant
when he.
from Van de Ven. Brilliant breezes past Christie into space. Here's Richarlison.
Like play him,
Into
Yeah,
Sarr.
brilliant.
Now Sarr's on the right hand side. Tottenham building up an attack here.
Go, Sar.
Kulusevski.
Keep running, Sar.
Kulusevski cuts inside into
lovely
Porro.
work,
He's got
lovely work.
space.
He's got
I don't know why he
time. He's
stopped.
got
Yeah,
time.
come on, Porro.
Inside, Richie, come inside.
Porro plays it back to Romero.
That was great work from
Did you
Van
see
de Ven.
Maddison
Yeah,
with his
brilliant.
run from our own box against Man U? When
Yeah.
he went- that was
Yeah,
that I
brilliant.
didn't know from him. That's the part I didn't see in
that
him.
was the moment where I kind of
dribbling,
thought.
I was like, geez,
Oh,
that's something
Basuma.
new.
insane.
Oh, Basuma passed three players again, and that's a foul,
Ref, come on,
surely.
ref.
Referee says no.
I don't see how that's not
Ref,
a foul.
get with the program.
Christie
Ball's
taking
gone.
Yeah,
that
dude.
ball
Ball is
in.
gone.
Oh, well played. Well done from
We're not
Christie.
getting anything. Yeah, I was so impressed with Matters, the way he like just he would drop his shoulder and then bang, he would just go.
Kelly with a lot. Oh, it's a good ball there from Kelly, looking for Max
Yeah,
Aarons.
it's a
It
good
is a
ball.
very good ball. He's going to take on
Excellent. He's got
Udogi,
him,
but
though.
Udogi surely has him. Is that a
He's all
foul? It is
over
a
him.
foul. Come on, it's an unnecessary
Yeah,
foul
it's a
from
bit
Destiny.
unnecessary.
Nate
He's
D
got that
says,
dog
this
in him.
this
He's
is a-
literally got that dog in him.
Literally. Nate D says, this is completely different, Tottenham. I'm all in on the Angel. Come on, you Spurs.
Damn right.
Yeah, hell yeah. I love that video of the Australians sitting there going, "Look how the English fans are taking to
Yeah.
you know."
Try
and then-
not to be a Tottenham fan,
Yeah.
they're saying.
And at the end of it, they're like, "Right, that's it. I'm a Tottenham fan."
I've decided.
Tell you what, though, that chant, that Angels chant, can we win a trophy for chant of the season?
Oh, brilliant.
That is
Absolutely
like
love
the
it.
best
brilliant.
chant.
Absolutely love it. We need to get that going in the stadium. It's corner to Bournemouth, though. Not corner, free kick to Bournemouth.
That's a
It's
good
hoisted in.
ball. That's a
Billings
good
in
ball,
there.
but yeah.
Is that their first shot on target?
Yeah.
Believe so.
Yeah, I think
that's
that
good,
Angels
lads.
song will be definitely sung quite a bit around November the 4th, 5th time.
Yeah, yeah,
Just
it'll
as a
be
tad.
in, yeah. Once everyone knows, because the thing with when a chant is when a song's so known,
Yep.
you kind of just want to go the way of the actual lyrics. But then,
Exactly.
you know, it'll take a little bit of time to learn the actual lyric, but it's a great chant.
It's,
You get emotional.
for the first
when you
time
hear
in
it.
years, I'm more excited for the atmosphere at that game than the North London Derby.
Yeah. Oh, take that. Go on, start. Oh,
Ah, shame.
he kind of fell into him. He didn't want to give that foul there. He just kind of fell into him. Because
Oh, I'll be annoyed. He could have won that, Sar.
Yeah.
He'd be annoyed
I
that he
think
fouled him.
yeah.
Free kick, though. Lloyd Kelly to take.
I mean, I don't mind them just going long
Was
like
that
this.
foul by Romero? Referee says no.
Oh,
Basuma does really
Basuma,
well to
speed.
mop up. Oh, Romero's
Oh,
been
they've
turned
got
by
the break of the
Solanke on
ball.
the edge of the box. Oh, Semenyo's there.
He put the ball behind Semenyo there.
He dribbles past. Oh, it's a good
Oh,
challenge.
that's a foul.
What a
Okay.
challenge, and Tottenham on the counter now.
Go on,
Here's
Sonny,
Maddison. We've
overlap.
got players here streaming
Overlap,
forward.
Sonny.
Pass it, release it. Into Rishi.
Oh, it's a great ball first time.
Cuts inside, Rishi.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
I think it hit Son.
Oh
I think
my
it might
God!
have hit Son.
This guy is the unluckiest guy in the world right now.
Get your buckets of mud ready for Sim.
He is the unluckiest guy in football
Brilliant
right
from
now.
Maddison in the end. He slips Rishi in.
Watch this tackle.
Oh, that's a
No, it's
great
not foul.
challenge.
He got the ball.
Great challenge from Romero.
What a
Maddison does
pass.
really well,
Just what a
slips
pass.
in
That's a
Rishi.
ball. The weight of
And
the
he does
ball.
really well past Kelly. Oh, it's a block. It's a brilliant block by Rothwell, actually.
It's just
It's really unlucky. Look at that. No, oh, that's amazing nutmeg
This
from
little touch
Rishi.
here where he's
Gets little touch. Past Neto there with a brilliant touch in his shot.
Yeah,
Oh,
he just got back. But it's
what
just
a shame. What a shame.
That'd have been a great goal for him
this
to
is
get.
what
goal
happens
for
when you're
Rishi.
in this run of form. You just don't.
He
get
wants
the break.
handball. I don't know why he wanted handball.
You
there,
don't
Ange.
get the break of the ball. But he made the right run. I'd love if he gets like a goal in this game. Just end this run, you know.
Oh, are they checking something? No.
There was absolutely nothing in that tackle. Like he got the ball. He went.
If
into
there's
the
anything they are
side.
checking, it might be a handball. Because I did
But
see it.
that's what Romero can do when it comes to his tackling, setting us up on counter. It happens so often. Romero just being aggressive, winning the ball in those situations, and all of a sudden we got all those players forward. It's actually really
weight
good
of the
play from
pass.
Rishi. It's such a
There's
shame.
the handball.
Well,
You
he's
know
also-
what? He could have gone down there. Could have got
Yeah,
a
yeah.
penalty.
That's where there's handball. That's why
Where's
I
the
don't know if they check.
handball
Watch.
here?
Watch where he goes for his legs.
Oh, I tell you.
Well, I don't know if you can give that anymore inside the rules.
But I think that's if they're checking anything,
Oh,
it would be very harsh.
Because he's fallen on it. I don't know if they can give that
and
anymore.
Janiraola kind of.
The new rules are like if the.
I think if you're falling, you
Yeah.
can't give it. Yeah.
I remember
you're
when
right.
we got done over with that. You know when the rule was like.
Yeah, they changed it.
Rose and Danny Rose still in the Champions
No,
League.
I think it was Lucas Moura did it and fell on the ball.
Oh, Sheffield United.
Sheffield United.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But they changed the rule.
Yeah, I think it's.
I mean, they changed the handball rule in the box.
They've changed the
Every
rule so many
season.
times
It's
after
so
us.
annoying, man. No one knows what the rule is anymore.
Here's Kirkers. Because I thought that Romero one last week was definitely going to be
Same.
good.
Yeah, that was a bit. We got away with one there.
Yeah.
But then you can say they even
No,
did
but
it
I
up.
actually
But they
don't want.
changed the
I
rule,
don't
though.
really want handball to be given for that.
Yeah.
But I think by the rule it is handball. But here's Cliver running in on Van der Ven, goes to the right. Udogi there.
Of course, that was just like a
What a
street.
clearance!
That was a-
Outside of the boot clearance.
that was a
about
street
Basuma.
fighter fly-
Doji, overlap.
Here's
overlap.
Son.
That was a Street
Basuma's
Fighter
in
flying
space
kick.
now.
Come on, Richie, go on. Come on.
Basuma into Maddison. Son on the left-hand side. Oh, his touch is poor and it's given away. And Aaron.
Madison is at the centre of everything again, isn't
really
he?
is. Oh, he
Yes,
brings up
that is.
Aaron.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
that's a yellow card.
Oh, that is
There's
a-
got to be a
that's
yellow from
definitely a
Aaron.
yellow.
He drags him down.
It's through on goal.
That has to be a yellow.
God,
That's cynical. That is cynical.
Love this. Love how he's on.
He's won it. Look how look how cynically he drags him down.
It's a rugby tackle. It's a
How
perfect
can that
rugby
not be a
tackle.
yellow?
It's an absolute perfect rugby
That
tackle.
has to be a yellow. He's got away with that, Aaron's. I think there's not a yellow.
Unbelievable that. Yeah, Matters is playing.
Free kick to Spurs. 5 minutes to go, just over, till the first half is till half time.
We've got one at the back, brilliant.
Yeah, Porro's at the stayed back, but
Yeah, you got to.
we've seen Maddison already deliver from this kind of situation.
hit Sonny short.
Well, hit it first time.
Yeah.
Madison into the
Great
back
pull.
post. Rishi's there.
Oh,
Oh,
side netting.
side now. I thought it might have been a goal. Rishi was there.
He's so unlucky.
I've just like knocked it.
Great ball from Madison again over the keeper's head. Oh, I tell you, that's a chance. That's a chance, I think,
great
from
ball.
Rishi.
It is.
Oh, that's a
It is.
chance. He's missed an open goal. He has missed an open goal.
I'm just like.
It's not easy, but it's because he has to react quickly to it. But
He
if he
also had
gets
a
on target,
defender
it's a goal.
jump right in front of him as well.
If it's on target, it's a goal, though. Porro
Oh,
dealing
Porro.
with Cliver again.
Lovely work.
Oh, but Cliver cuts inside, and
Yes,
Kulusevski and
Porro.
Porro both deal with it.
Oh,
and
beautiful,
Saab
beautiful
keeps
work.
away from
Oh, look at
and
this.
Tottenham.
Oh,
Basuma
Basuma.
turns away from Christie.
See you later.
And he turns away from Semenya. It's got to be a foul. Oh, no, referee
Ref,
says
you
no.
are
This
kidding me,
referee.
ref.
Basuma's been pickpocketed. Here's Christie with a shot.
What a
Save of Vicario.
What a
I
save.
got out
Go on,
well.
Destiny.
And
Go on, Destiny.
Udogi can now get charged forward, maybe. First real save Vicario's had to make here. Took it early there, Christie. Van der Ven
Van der Ven, you don't get the ball.
takes
off
it
him.
away from Christie.
Switch it
Here's
quick.
Vicario.
Lovely.
Into Porro. Good stuff from him.
Vicario ball work today's been good.
Yeah, it
Been
has. He
very
looked
good.
confident, hasn't he?
That turn
Here's
from-
Maddison.
That turn from Busy.
Oh,
he's so
mate,
good,
that was
man.
see you later. He's coming up with one of those
His
every
shou-
game,
But
isn't
his
he?
shoulder went like he was going to do that turn, and his foot went that way. Like, it's insane.
I think you could get a compilation of just those from this season.
Every game.
Vicario being pressured by Solanke. Got it to Richarlison. His touch took it away from him, but he wins it back. But there's Zabriani. Wins it back off Richarlison again. And he can come forward with it.
I wonder what Ange is going to be thinking about that. I mean, he did... The way he set up, he brought everyone into him, so then Richie made space. So it's fair enough, and he got the ball to him. But I can imagine Ange being like,
Rishi's got to trap that, yeah.
yeah. I can imagine Ange being like, we've got to play the ball more.
Lovely from Van de Ven again, cutting the attack.
He
from
really does
Semenyo.
look the real deal, don't he?
Flawless. Absolutely flawless.
I'll tell you what, is that not a foul?
Is a push from behind. How's that not? He's lifted his arm like that. It's a good save.
And he forced it wide as well, which is good. And a cross
Yes,
again.
Porro.
Again blocking the cross.
Defensively, Porro's been great.
And
He
it's
has
a
been.
corner. Corner or throw?
I think it's a corner, I think.
Corner, yeah.
Really want Kulu to get into the game a little.
Yeah.
You know? Like, come deeper and get on the ball or something, you know? It's just not getting enough touches.
It's going to be Rothwell with the corner kick. He crosses it in, headed away. Only as far as Kelly.
Go on, Sonny, get him.
Here is now Kirkes, Rothwell,
They're taking up a really good defensive shape as well.
Zabriani, the long ball forward. Udogi doesn't win the header. It's
Vicario.
gonna fall to
Well
Vicario,
worked.
though.
Well played, Romero.
And Vicario looking for the early pass, not on, though. So he's just going to be patient. And he's going to play it short.
To Porro. Yeah.
Here's Porro. He's being pressed by Clivo. And his pass. It's handball. Handball.
Cliver's getting a bit more into this game, actually.
Yeah.
They still haven't created any real opportunities, have they,
No.
Bournemouth?
No.
No, we've not. Look,
And we
that
should
scared
we
at the back.
shall probably, from the chances we created, should be at least 2-0
We
up,
should
I would
be,
say.
yeah. Richie could have 2 goals.
Yeah,
easily.
Rishi Madison could have had that one as well.
Yeah.
Here is Van de Ven.
Ball inside. There you go, Biz.
Basuma flicks it into Son. Back to Basuma. Lovely flicks
Lovely
between
work.
the two. Back
Lovely.
into Son. Flicks it into
Oh,
Madison.
lovely.
And Tottenham
Yeah,
forcing
switch,
it backwards.
lovely
Here's
move,
Romero.
lovely move.
Good play again from Tottenham. Romero pass it in between the lines to Son,
Yes,
who
Sonny.
just about keeps it away from Rothwell.
Great work.
Here's
Great
Son
work,
down
mate.
the right side. He's got space. Kulusevski.
Take
He's
it to the
got Cliver. He
line.
takes him to the line.
Okay,
Kulusevski
go back. Lovely, lovely.
keeps the possession. Kulusevski
Great work.
does well. Plays it into Porro.
Come back to. Yeah.
Porro into Romero. Into Van de Ven. Every Tottenham player in the Bournemouth half now. Basuma into Madison. Flicks it
Oh,
around.
Madison!
Billing,
Oh, no,
brilliant.
Have a shot, have a
There is
shot.
Madison flicks it to Porro. Just avoids him.
I thought he was going to pull the
Brilliant
trigger.
play again
Great
from
work.
Tottenham.
That's amazing work.
That pass just too far in
Turn
front of
again from
Porro.
Matters.
This midfield three are just different gravy. From being
turn from Matters there.
depleted, being depleted from midfield last season.
What matters has just made.
He'll be annoyed at
made
himself,
Billings-
Madison, that he couldn't quite
he's
find
made
Porro there.
Billings look like so stiff and like slow.
How many minutes? 5 minutes added on?
Okay.
I don't remember too many stoppages.
Oh,
Sarr was down for a bit, I guess. But who else?
Romero.
Mera was down.
Yeah.
Okay, 5 minutes added on at the end of the half.
Come on, let's get another goal.
I'm not complaining. We could score another. Kelly with a long ball forward, looking for Solanke. Romero's coming over to cover, and he brilliantly wins the ball off Solanke. And he backheels it into Porro.
Skills.
Fantastic stuff. Porro plays it early. Brilliant ball into
Let's go,
Basuma.
let's go.
Basuma's got space. He plays it quickly to Richarlison
on.
down the right hand side. He's got
Kill it,
Kulusevski
kill it,
into
kill
ball.
it.
And it's got to be a foul by Kelly.
Holding your hands up. Come on.
Yeah, it's a foul. Free kick.
God, how is there any question on that?
Come on.
How's there any
dived
question
in,
on that?
Shot and a yellow
Damn
card
right.
from Kelly.
Damn right.
Are you kidding? You've taken him out. This is clever from Richie. He knows he just needs to touch. Shut up, it's worth it rolls.
Come on. Free kick to Spurs.
Let's see what we can do here. I'd love Richie to get on the end of something here. Just get this.
All right,
monkey off the
Maddison with the free kick here. Maddison to the box. There's another good one, and it's just away from Van de Ven. Basuma's volley, not the best one this time, but it's looped in the air. Neto drops it. Oh my word, if anyone was following up, that would have been dangerous. But luckily, he gets at the second attempt, and he goes long, looking for Christie. Oh, what a touch that is by Christie.
That is a turn from Christie.
Brilliant touch that is. And here he is, but Romero's there, and he batters it into him as well. Good clearance.
Romero.
Here's Billing. Into Solanke. Oh, Romero with the tackle though, and here's Richarlison now. Tottenham again on the counter.
Go now. Maddis through the centre. Maddis through the centre.
Oh, it's not the best
on the ground
goal.
through the centre.
Not very good there from Kulusevski.
That was bad from Kulu.
Yeah, on his right foot. Yeah, I think that's what he tried to do, and he just got it wrong with his right foot.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem having a left footer. The amount of times that you will get that type of opportunity.
Oh, here is Christie. Looking for Semenyo out wide, but he's forced way too far out wide. And Porro comes charging in, and it puts a throw. Brilliant from Porro.
Wow, that's got to be our ball. What?
No, their ball. I think he gets a touch on it. Here's Billing on the left-hand side. He gets a ball in the box away from Romero.
Romero's been brilliant.
Yeah,
Romero.
Been absolutely brilliant.
Oh, yeah.
He just keeps nicking the ball, doesn't he, off him? 2 minutes to go till the half. Kelly. Oh, Billing was offside, so it's going to go through to Porro, who's forced to put out for a throw.
No point taking a risk there.
No, not especially so close to half time. But here's Porro, Billing in the box, and Tottenham do really well. See it out for a goal kick.
Good body work.
Great defending from Spurs.
Just have faith in our defence again is a wonderful thing, isn't
It's
it?
amazing just to feel like, we're not in any trouble.
The only negative I would say on this first half is that we're not more than a goal up.
I know. We should be more. It's the thing.
We have just been in delight to watching that middle of the park, haven't we? Absolute delight.
To not have a proper killer up front.
Oh, yeah, that's maybe...
Because if we had a killer up front, we'd be winning these games 3-4. We'd score every game. And it would take the pressure off any defensive stuff as well.
If you could make a sub for the first half, or for the second half, sorry, who would it be? If you had to make one.
I'd put Sonny through the centre.
Or would take Rishi off.
Yeah. Just because how many chances do we need? You know, it's like...
You know what, as harsh as it is, I might take Kulu off.
That's exactly where I'm going.
Yeah.
That's exactly...
Just having a real good run.
Get Solomon on.
That's a good shout, because Kulu is just... And we need someone with the right on the right.
You need to get Solomon on.
3,000 people in the chat, guys. Big up, everyone.
We've had the rumours of tats on...
Yeah, how many likes we got
Tats
up
on
to?
testes!
How many likes are we up to?
We are 917. Come on, let's get to 1,000.
Come on, you just got to get
under 100 likes to go, guys.
2,000 for Brains Tattoos.
Well, another super chat here from Eric Grimslid says James Maddison for 45 million and he would start any Premier League club. Unreal value. Less than half of Caicedo and more proven in the league.
Yeah. Spot on. 100%.
Oh, Billing plays early to Clivert. Is there one more chance just for the half?
Close.
Clivert, shot blocked.
Lovely.
Oh, it's going to
Gonna
fall to
close
Billing.
that.
Oh, it's just wide. Tottenham get away with that one.
Yeah, the left side.
Bit.
Porro did it all he
That
could
was a
do,
chance
the
for ball,
left
and
side.
it's half time. That was the last chance of the
half.
half. So Tottenham a bit sloppy at the
Yeah,
at
the
the
left
end there.
side were a little bit sleepy.
Good
there.
block, but it falls to Billing, who's completely unmarked, but his shot is wide, luckily for Spurs. Maddison's the first goal for Tottenham. Has given them the lead here at the break after a brilliant pass by Pape Matasar. But we are level at the break. Maddison encouraging Kulusevski there
don't feel
at the
too
end.
down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
so,
because he's picking up good positions. He just needs to be a bit more effective, which is really annoying because that was his forte when he first came, just being effective in that final third. He hasn't managed to do
his
it.
decision of like final ball was elite level when he came.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you can see he's struggling with confidence wise.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. I think as well, Son and Kulu are the wrong people for Richarlison up front.
I would say switch him over. Switch
Or
him over.
get Perisic and Solomon.
Oh, yeah,
Someone that'll get the balls in for him to attack onto them.
I can understand from like Ange's point of view of like someone who's in a negative confidence zone. I don't want to take them off because what you might do is just make them feel like, oh, I've lost the faith of the manager now.
Yeah.
And that can just make it worse.
I only take a player like that if they're really not like. I think Kulu's trying to get on the ball and trying to do things. When players start to hide and things like that, that's when you start to take them off and be like, look, you need to at least show for the ball. And at least Kulusevski's trying things. It's not coming off at the moment, so I'll give him a few more minutes and another 15 minutes or so in that second half. Do we fancy some first half stats? Anyone?
Always,
First half stats?
always stat me up.
All right, if we're looking at possession,
Tap me up, tap me up.
Yeah, exactly.
possession,
Mud me up.
52% for Spurs, 48% for Bournemouth. Total shots, Spurs have had 9, Bournemouth 6. Shots on target, 5 for Tottenham, only 2 for Bournemouth.
Yeah, see, that's the telltale one.
Corner kicks, 4 for Bournemouth, 2 for Spurs. Fouls, 10 for Bournemouth, only 4 for Spurs.
Yeah, shows
We've been
how
making
good-
our tackles,
How good we are on the ball as well.
Big chances, 2 for Tottenham, none for Bournemouth. We've missed our 1 chance. Shots inside the box, we've had 8, they've had 5. We've had 1 shot outside the box each. And passes, 216 for Spurs, 193 for Bournemouth. So they've had their fair share, but
How many for us, Royson?
216. But passing accuracy, 90% for Spurs, 80% for Bournemouth. So you shows how.
That's a difference.
Our dribbles, this is impressive. We've attempted 11 dribbles, completed 10 of them. So we've been really on point. That's Basuma and Maddison being brilliant. For Bournemouth, it's 15 dribbles, 9 completed. Duels 1, 32 for Spurs, 25 for Bournemouth. Tackles 10 for Tottenham, 6 for Bournemouth. So they've made 10 fouls and completed 6 tackles. We made 4 fouls and completed 10 tackles, which is really impressive. And the XG at halftime, 1.22 for Spurs, 0.43 for Bournemouth. So definitely creating the better opportunities in that first half. Look, I've been, again, really happy with that first half. When it's been clicking, it is such a delight to watch.
Yep.
You know those moments when, like, you know, you're playing accurate passes, little flicks around the corner, then Basuma will do a dribble like, like those moments, like you just keep going, keep it going. And that's what we're just seeing, like, in this first half. There's so many of those moments, like, just little flicks and dribbles and nutmegs and things like that, which will keep coming off. And it's been an absolute delight to watch when it's been going well. Bournemouth have been the kind of threat we expect. They've had a few kind of passing opportunities, but I think we've limited them to very few clear-cut, or if any clear-cut opportunities.
Other than that chance at the end, I've not felt like we're going to lose a goal here, you know?
The back four's been really solid. I mean, really, like, they've been really winning their duels, and Van de Ven and Romero have been winning tackles in really crucial moments, especially Romero as well. And that middle three of Maddison, Basuma, Sarr, again, an absolute delight to watch.
Absolutely cooking. And you know what's really crazy is like Andrew's saying in his presser, like it's so true. When you come into a club and you change a whole style of play, a whole system, and you put people together who aren't used to playing all the time, it takes ages to like figure out where he moves and how he moves and when he makes his run. You know, like, so the fact that matters, that's how impressive it is that Maddison's come in and he can link everyone the way he does and the way Basuma does. It's like, so I think the only thing is, it is just going to take a little bit longer for the front three to like work out the way they move, you know?
100%. And he's had a brilliant first half as well. He's it says here only 1 key pass, but he's had his moments, obviously setting up Richarlison. He nearly set up Porro. He had a 1-on-1 with the keeper, which was saved, and then obviously he scored himself. And he's actually been really involved in the build-up as well, coming deep and picking the ball up in his own half and setting the tone. Little flicks around the corner as well. Him and Basuma have just been linking up absolutely fantastically.
They're like our man of the match every game so far. The two of them have shared it. Like, I know like Basuma got 2, but I think the Premier League said that Matters won the first one, and then it was given like there was pictures on Spurs like saying that Basuma did, but it was
Basuma was giving it from Sky against Brentford.
Yeah.
Was it? Oh well, like the Premier League's one actually was given to Maddison. So it's kind of crazy. So they've basically been sharing the man
Yeah,
matches.
100% agree.
They've all complemented each other, the three, haven't they? Sarr,
Yeah.
Basuma, Maddison. They can just all
And
complement.
Sarr, by the way, don't
man.
it's gone to the radar. What a brilliant assist for the goal. Again, like showing that he's got quality, not just off the ball, which everyone gives him credit for his legs that he has, and obviously
Yep.
can cover
Yeah.
lots of ground. And he makes tackles. He's already made 2 tackles already today. But that assist as well, in and around the penalty area, on his left foot, his weaker foot, inch perfect pass into Maddison, timing of the pass and weight of pass as well.
Yep.
Yeah. Like that was the way he moved, everything about that move and then to play it with his left foot, that pace, that was like a classic number 10 style play. I think that's the kind of thing as the modern day player at that age, just they have to be able to play 6, 8, 10. They got to play all those roles. You can't, you know, and this, especially in a kind of dynamic system like this, you're gonna have to do it all, you know. So there's been a couple of moments where he's kind of little bit got caught on the ball, but the thing for him at his young age is to kind of like have players like Maddison and Basuma around him to say like, you know, don't get complacent, you know, don't overcomplicate things, just like let's just keep moving the ball.
A couple of super chats about the same topics. I guess we'll discuss it. How many starting chances will we give Kulu? Solomon deserves a chance to start.
Agreed.
And Paul Cowdery says, I've had 5 beers and I've put in a better first half shift than Kulu. A bit harsh, that. A bit harsh, but look, Kulu, I would say he probably has been our weakest player in that first half. He's the one who maybe had opportunities to really create a chance or create an opportunity. Hasn't really taken them, a chance to shoot as well, and hasn't really come off for him.
Yeah.
I would say he's probably been a bit better than Rishi, who's had some opportunities and might feel unlucky he hasn't scored, but he's been a bit more involved. But yeah, Kulu does have to step up a bit with the quality we know he has.
It's early days though, isn't it? It's like we were saying, it's like, you know, you have to give him the chance until it's like quite clear, okay, like something's going on here. You know, like Ange was saying in his presser, every single one of those players have to be playing for their spot. So if someone feels like, if they're getting complacent, like, then I do think, if it doesn't work in the first 10, if he doesn't do something, I would be thinking like this as a player. Like, I've got Solomon, I've got these players who are ready to go. I better have the next 10 minutes. It better be mine or I'm gone. Expect to be taken off in 10 after 10.
If you're not doing
if
it.
you're not doing it, you got to expect that you're going to be hyped.
I'm going to have to say, I think I've said this week, it was the same against Brentford, but the front three were all awful.
Yeah.
It's the same against United.
Yeah.
And it's been the same here. When you say it's early and give them chances,
Yeah, how
if we want to do well this season, we don't just keep going, well, you were good 18 months ago, so you've warranted. We've got to do what's better for the team.
Yeah.
And at the moment, and I love Kulu, I think if he can get back to his form when we first signed him, he's unstoppable, he's unplayable.
I think that's what Ange will be weighing up. Like, is it better for the team that I pull a player, crushing their confidence further, or if I get them through this, will that be better for the team?
It could be.
It's a weigh up. Like,
That's why Ange's on the big bucks, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean that's why kind of last season Conte would have like played Son when we were all going, please just take him off.
So someone said to me as well, I don't know if I agree with it completely, but you know how some players play better with other players? A lot of people said, you know what, this Kulusevski issue has started since Bentancur was out.
Oh, like, and it was the most...
That was a lot with the
thing
team.
ever.
That was with the team as well. But maybe there is something behind it where they know each other's games so well from Juventus and everything.
It's also just a comfortability. Like, he'll always know where he's going to be, you know? Like, they linked so well, like, last season. So, yeah, I think that's a huge thing. It's just... It's natural as well. Like, it was literally the game after that City game where Bentz got injured, you saw a drop in Kulu. It was weird. And he's never really got back to that level of what he had, you know. So obviously he's just got to get used to having the links with Porro and Sarr around him. But yeah, I would be thinking.
Who are you thinking, Solomon?
Bill K says, I'd bet my house at the end of the season Solomon will be an essential starter and Kulu will be struggling. He'll bet his house.
That's a bold bet.
But he lives in a box, so let's not get I live in a caravan.
I have to say, look, it's only half time, and obviously we are playing well and we're winning 1-0, but we're a lot more comfortable than I actually expected us being in this game. I thought Bournemouth were going to give us a lot more trouble than so far they have. Obviously, the second half is yet to come, and we'll have to wait and see how maybe Bournemouth switch things up, but Like I think that first half even exceeded my expectations with how maybe in control we were.
Look, it's another half full of positives and hardly any negatives.
And also a
apart from,
good first half, which people were complaining, weren't they, that we don't start games
Yep.
well,
Yeah, yeah.
and that we we only tied up in the second half. But this is evidence of maybe us trying to sort that issue.
Yeah. No, I think like we always said, and I remember having this chat with Butler, at the early kind of last season, going, okay, we're muscling through results, but the football is so bad, but this is like we're 1-up, so we're winning the game. But the moments that we've got to enjoy, like that's it.
And that was the thing. Like I remember at the beginning of the season last season, we were winning games, but we weren't playing that well. And everyone was saying, "Well, if we're winning well, we're not playing well. Imagine what we're going to do when we do start playing well." And then we never actually did play. We started to play well. So for me, in the early parts of the season, I think performances are always a lot more crucial than results at the start of the season, because that's you feeling your way into the season. That's what the benchmark of how you're going to be playing. I feel a lot of the time, and even if results don't go your way, if you keep playing like that, the results will change. So I'm really encouraged by the performances that we've had.
What's amazing though is like we all fans were like, give him time. It's not gonna. We're gonna get battered loads early. Give him time. But the speed that we've actually seen Ange ball.
That is incredible. The work he's done.
How we've seen a switch up so quickly.
Yeah, and so
been
can you
impressive.
imagine like a couple of months? Like Matters has been there for a month.
And look how he's already causing problems.
Can you imagine when this team is bedded in and they all play for each other, and they know each other? Like Ange was saying, he said something about Link playing certain areas isn't working yet. Like there's a whole way of our attack is just not working, and it's going to take time. But it's like he's got a drilled defense. He couldn't do that until about a week and a half ago. He's got to go through the stages of transitions.
Yeah, I feel like
it's already starting to see it.
I feel like the midfield three, it's accelerated the progression really. Made it. The front three still.
But he also
needs
said
some
that the midfield three was the first thing he worked on.
because that's where you get control.
Because Bazuma and Sarr were there.
Yeah.
So he could start work on how you were going to play.
Yeah, you also look at it playing from the back. Do you feel any nerves that you felt last season?
No.
Nah.
As soon as at the back.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with Vicario coming out, not going, run, hurry. He just waits.
And even the save, he got the ball out.
Yeah.
He punched it out wide. He went far wide.
You can see they've been working on that, not to kind of push it inside.
Exactly.
Push it out. Yeah.
So it's a lot all over the park. It's just night and day, isn't it?
So look, another really good first half. I'm
emptying the testicles.
he's doing
Get ready for your
an Eric
tattoo.
Dyer.
Pick the right spot for it.
No, but I've again. Look, as a Tottenham fan, you've got to be so encouraged with what you're seeing. Look, Bournemouth, I reckon, are going to take some points off some good teams, I reckon, at home this season. And I think the how easily we've controlled them is impressive. And I know, look, they're not the best team in the league, but I think we've had a very good first half. Obviously, the challenge now is to take them to the second half and replicate it and make sure you're as on top of them in the second half as you were in the first half. But I'm super encouraged. There's Peter Crouch talking to some fans at half time. What are they saying? Yeah, the fans are happy. Is he wearing the same shirt as Brains?
No.
No.
Brady's just wearing the Gary Lineker and Gaza shirt.
Where's Ben? Is Ben there?
Could you imagine?
No, they're just talking to fan. This is a new thing from TNT.
I think what you've got to look at as well, Sim, is in previous seasons, after getting a great result like we did against United, we went and squandered it the next game, didn't we? It was like literally we'd win a big game and they would go
they wouldn't take advantage and build momentum off it.
And there's so much going on right now, and to get another result when people are looking at us, and obviously Ange and what he does, getting another win however we get it will be great.
But we just got to make sure we keep our standards for this second half and that we don't let it slip and we continue in the way. We just need that second goal, really.
Yeah, second half Tottenham, so it's going to come. It's going to come.
That second goal is going to be very important in this game because the longer it stays at 1-0, even later in the game, even if we have control, it just gives that encouragement to Bournemouth and it allows them to stay in the game. We know one moment it could be a lucky deflection or whatever, and all of a sudden they're back in the game. So need that second goal. Second half is about to get underway here at the Vitality.
No subs.
Tottenham about to kick off.
No subs from us.
No subs. Richarlison about to get things underway.
Can't we just get a Richarlison goal?
And here we are. Tottenham kicking off from right to left. Rishi back to his Romero.
Oh, thanks, Rose.
Van de Ven. And the second half is now underway.
Any
Vicario,
changes?
no
Nada?
changes.
Not from us anyway, that I know of.
As you were. Vicario goes long for Rishi. Zabrani wins it, and it's going to fall to Sarr, is it? And he kind of wins the duel, but it's going to fall to Lloyd Kelly of Bournemouth. He's playing it back to Neto, and his kick goes long towards Porro, who loses the header to Cliver, but Romero keeps it away from Slanky, and there's an offside flag. There's an offside flag. And we've done that a few times. Had a very good line so far. Very good line, because we've caught them on offside for a
Another
while.
thing that makes you feel a lot less panicked. when
Well, the
you
other thing
see
is with Van der Ven's pace, even if it gets broken, he'll catch it.
Yeah, and that was the thing of buying him.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
someone who can play high.
Aggressive, and he's high, and he's good on the ball as well.
ball, yeah.
He's just got all the attributes,
the
doesn't
turn
he,
he
Van
did
der
in
Ven?
the
That's a
first
foul by
half.
Semenyo.
The turn he did in the first half. is
Yeah.
like- but this is the thing, in training, you can see one or two of them will do it, then they'll all want to do it on each other.
But you know, always with centre backs, a lot of the time you feel there's always a give and take. Either they're like a bit shorter and they have that pace, or they're like long, they're big and tall like Van der Ven, and yet they're a bit slower a lot of the time, like Maguire or something, who's big unit, but he's a bit slower. But he just seems to have both. He's lightning quick and he's tall and strong. It's like, it's very rare to have that combination of centre back.
Vicario's just went long again, and it's like, I can't imagine that Anne just telling him to do that.
I don't think he'd be happy with that.
Yeah. It's like, have faith in players around you out the back.
Here is Lewis Cook. Oh, is Cook? Did he come on? Maybe he came on at half time. Let me see. I don't think he was playing first half, if I remember rightly.
I think he must have just come on.
Let me see. I think he might have come on for Rothwell. He did. Joe Rothwell off,
lovely
and
touch.
Lewis Cook has come on for the
Go
second
on,
half.
there's Basuma.
Here's Basuma. Mao is
Maddis was just back.
caught on his heels a bit, Madison, and here come
I think Maddis thought he was going to play the ball to Sonny.
Cliver.
Well done.
Porro.
Very well
Pass is
done.
intercepted by Porro and is away.
World class right back.
He's getting
Gary
more and more
Neville.
comfortable there, isn't he? He's getting more and more comfortable.
Yeah.
Here's it's going to be a throw into Bournemouth.
I'm just watching Sonny off the ball. He's floating into a strange left midfield area.
Yeah, he's quite central at the moment.
Yeah.
Because you'd want him out wide, wouldn't you, to
He
try and
wasn't
stretch the
going
game a
high
bit?
in the press for a bit. I don't know if someone said, like, stay a little lower, drop onto the ball. It's interesting.
Here is Zabriani to Christie. Here is Kelly. Oh, nice ball in between the lines, and Cliver's picked it up, and he's played out wide, and they're coming forward now, Bournemouth. They've got a cross in, it's
Yes,
blocked by
Porro
Porro,
again.
but is it going to fall to them again? It is.
Harder in the tackle,
Cliver
Kulu.
into Kerkez on the left-hand side. Someone get close to him. Oh, they didn't stop the cross, but Romero's
go on,
cleared
Sar.
it. Can Sarr beat Semenyo to it? He doesn't. Semenyo gives it off to Cook, and they're penning us in a bit here. Here's Aarons.
I think we need to lift up a little bit now. Like, I think we're a little bit light on the ball, like on the tackle as well.
Yeah, got to be aggressive. Christie's got a bit of space here.
Sonny.
In the centre, he plays it in, and Billings there, and it's over his head. It's going to be a goal kick to Tottenham.
I think Sonny and Destiny have to talk a little bit more as well, because like Sonny was close to Destiny. It's like, no, you go ball.
Yeah, someone's got to go to him,
Yeah.
not give him that space.
A few
All right,
interesting
Tottenham.
things.
Van der Ven actually played the goal
Back
kick.
to
To
him.
Yeah, I
Vicario.
don't get all
Back to
that.
him.
Is he left-footed, Vicario? I thought he was right-footed.
This is kind of 3 times in a row.
Vicario's gone long to Sarr, but Sarr can't take it under control. Here's Billing.
Oh,
Goes
it's a
past
foul.
Sarr, and it's a foul. Free kick to
Three
Bournemouth.
times in a row that Vicario's had a pass, a simple pass, and he's gone through the
Gone
middle
long
of the park.
and given it away.
That means like
Yeah.
3 times in a row you'd think someone has said that it's a tactic change. That he has been told to do it.
Bournemouth started the half better at the moment.
Yeah, we seem a little bit like we've taken a step off.
Let's just hope it's just feeding away into the half. Haven't really had an opportunity to get on the ball so far this half. It's going to be Lewis Cook to play with the free kick, to play this ball in.
Who is marking Billing? Nobody. He's floating at the back post.
It's back post. It's gonna. It's cleared in the wind away, and Udogi's gonna pick this one up. Is he gonna go on the outside of Billing? He tries, but Billing holds him up and tries to win the ball. Push from Billing there to foul. It's a foul. Well done.
Destiny is a tank.
Wow. He's got a lot of strength on the ball. The thing with Destiny, when he runs with the ball, he's one of those players that the ball stays very close to his foot.
Yeah. It's
Never really-
underrated.
and he gets his ball and his body in the way, so it's like you can see he's confident that he won't lose the ball.
Look, he's telling him to push up here. Interesting. So I think it must be deliberate.
Must be a tactic
Must be
change.
deliberate to go long. So Vicario goes long again, looking for Rishi. Rishi loses out to Zabriani, but Cook at the handball.
Come on, ref. Come on.
Referee says play on.
Basuma wins
Here's
it back.
Madison. Oh, he's been pushed off the ball, Madison. It's going to be a
quick
throw in
inside.
to Spurs.
Inside.
Doesn't go quickly. He's going to wait for Udogi.
Sonny's gone central.
Here is Udogi.
Interesting. The positioning now has changed quite a bit.
Oh, Rishi can't beat Billing to it. Oh, but Billing's pass is going to go out of play.
There's definitely, I think Richie was winning balls in the air in the duels, and so I think there has been a decision to go long to Richie.
There's Udogi looking for Rishi.
Oh, that's
but
hands as well.
loses out, and Neto has the ball now. Haven't quite been as sharp at the first
There
bit.
you go.
Madison pressing, but Cook plays it off to Kelly, and it's a good ball from Kelly. Oh, no, it's not. It's given away to Porro.
Yes, Porro. Look, straight inside. There you
Sar
go.
into Udogi. He touched it into Semenyo, and he breezes past him. No, he
Oh.
doesn't. It's a good tackle from Semenyo.
He was a little bit complacent there.
Oh, and he touched it
Pezzi's-
inside to Basuma, and he passed Basuma, and into Cliver. His pass. It's going to be a foul, though.
There, yeah. Basuma was
It's a foul.
stumbling.
It's a free kick to Bournemouth.
They're getting through, aren't they?
Yeah, I think Basuma was unlucky because he was stumbling and he just kind of lashed out. You know, but
Yeah.
that arm though, that arm threw him way off balance. You can't lift
Oh, a
your
touch there
Yes,
from
he
Basuma
was-
off balance, and then he's sliding in. Yeah.
But that arm that I think it was Semenya did on Destiny
He wants,
totally twisted him around.
wants a booking. Is there a yellow card? What's going on?
I think we need to start
It's a booking for Basuma.
playing the ball.
It's a booking.
Yeah, it's annoying. 'Cause
It
definitely
probably
don't
was a
want
yellow, to be fair.
don't want
So it's
to
first of the
see
season.
Yeah, I think so. He's got to be careful now, Basuma.
I don't know. I mean, he did lash out, but he didn't really connect with the guy.
All right, Christie and Cook now.
There's a bit of a momentum shift. I think we need to get on the ball and start playing like we are good at.
Here's Cook.
Go on,
His
Kulu,
pass
you gotta
is
win that.
tackled by
Oh, that's
Kulu.
lovely from
Brilliant,
Kulu.
and he wins the
Better.
ball
There
as
you
well.
That's
go.
better.
And he's
You gotta do
charging
something now. You gotta
forwards.
do something now. Oh,
He's
go on,
looking
say.
for support.
Yes. Well done. Well done.
Here's Porro into Rishi. Oh,
Rishi.
Rishi slips on the ball.
He cannot buy luck.
Oh, and he's
Oh my God.
kicked
That's
out.
a yellow card.
That's
It's going
bad.
to be a yellow. So stupid, Rishi.
Doesn't help himself.
Frustrated there, Rishi with himself. Good passing by Porro.
This
Oh,
is
he just
the
slips
kind
on the
of thing
ball.
that happens.
And he
when
on the floor, he just takes down Zabriani. It's a bad
not-
tackle.
it's just silly.
That's dumb because it's an
If
angled
it's any
leg
higher,
down.
he could have been sent off if
That
it's
could
any
be the
higher.
red, yeah. Get your head in the game, man. If you fall down, get up. Get back on it.
Exactly, just get up.
Lash out like that.
Bassoon was booked against
Because that
Brentford,
was-
says George Georgiou. And here's Cliver into Solanke.
got lucky
Pass
there.
That's a
Van
good
de Ven,
turn.
slides it. Oh. my God, it's across the face to goal. No one's tap in. Semenyo, though, away from Romero.
Come on, lads. Come on, lads.
Tottenham
Get
are
on
looking
it.
a bit
Fix
sluggish
up.
at the moment.
Yeah, we've definitely came out a little bit later.
And here's Christie, but
Go
Van de
on.
Ven with an interception.
Oh,
Here's
lovely Van de
Richarlison
Ven. Oh, Charlison,
into
please
Madison.
win the
He's
ball.
down on the ground now.
He's always
Richarlison.
down on the ground.
Madison goes long for Kulusevski. It's
That's a
good
great
ball.
ball. It's a
Sar,
great
round him.
ball.
Sar
Round him, Sar.
needs the support. Here's Kulusevski. He needs more
He's got
support.
no one.
He's going to play it back to Porro. Porro now coming forward.
Yes, Porro, well
Here's
played.
Kulusevski. Tottenham now on
Dominate
the ball.
here. Now we got to dominate the ball.
Here's Sar. Porro. Oh, that's a foul by Cliver.
Yeah.
Free kick to Tottenham.
Don't know if we wanted that foul there. We want to keep the ball here.
Careful moment. Oh, past Van de Ven there.
They did get
Oh.
lucky with the deflection, though. That's the only real way that it kind of took him.
The deflected pass here.
because Van de Ven was running that way, the deflection put him
I
back on his
see.
weight the other side.
Udogie to Son, trying to stay past Aarons. He's going to play it back to Van de Ven. Here's Vicario. Oh, he's looking for a... Oh, it's a good
Very
ball.
nice
And
ball,
Porro
yeah.
can turn
Like,
as well.
split them up
Brilliant.
and- Go.
Brilliant
Go now.
build-up from Spurs. Here's Porro into Sarr. He's got
Madison's
space
open.
now.
Madison's open. One
Into
more,
Porro.
Mads.
Porro to Madison on the edge of the box, looking for Rishi in the box. He can't quite take it in his stride.
See, at this point, you got to be
And
going.
Semenyo, great
Yeah,
challenge
Richie
this time
now.
from
Come on
Basuma.
now. It's...
Oh, come
We
on.
can't-
Get close to him. Solanke
See,
out wide.
the ball gets turned over and now you're
Here's
you're
Christie.
gonzo.
He's got space in the centre.
You can't have a centre forward who can't keep the ball when it's right to his feet. You can't.
He's
do
got. He wears bouncy castles for his football
Here's
boots.
Kirkes.
He's got two massive
That's just-
rubber foam bricks.
Exactly.
Oh, it's given away to
There
Sarr,
you
and
go.
Rishi's on the break
Don't
now.
know how to play.
Here's
Play him.
Richarlison. He's got time and space. He's got Madison there.
Oh
what
my
is he
God.
doing?
Fucking
That was
God!
terrible. That was
What?
He's got.
That was
it's
terrible.
Absolutely
No, that
no.
was
There's no
terrible.
chance that pass coming off. It was right.
He
The
had-
angle
he
was
had-
covered.
this,
The
look at
angle was
this.
covered.
He had Madison there, right there.
I think you got to
Look at it,
You
because
got
it's
to hook
affecting
him.
him, it's
You
affecting
can't-
him.
You can't have a player play with this at this level.
That was atrocious.
He
I
had
have to
so
say.
many passes on. It's
How can he pick the wrong pass there?
it's opposite of Ange ball.
Oh, Kulusevski he had his shirt being pulled there.
I think we
lost
really
it.
need to make sure that we do buy someone this week.
Yeah.
His first 10 minutes
we-
have
we-
not
we
been
need
good
competition.
from Tottenham. And
He
here's
needs-
Cliver on the left-hand side. He cuts inside.
good work
Basuma's
from-
there to win it. Semenyo!
Oh, I thought that was it.
I
Jesus.
thought that was in. Semenyo lashed it from the 25
I don't know if that clipped the top or was in the side netting. It was that close.
I believe.
This is the first time in this game.
We
where-
look a bit sluggish.
Yeah, it's the first time in this game.
Oh, I tell
my
you what, that was
God.
not a million
Wow.
miles away at all. That was inches away from the top corner from Semenyo.
It's the first time in this game where I've kind of felt like, okay, we could lose a goal here.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
because
true.
we go up
We've started
and we
the
just lose
second
the
half.
ball.
We've started the second half really sluggishly. Here's Sarr. Back to Romero, who plays it into Porro, who flicks it looking for Richie. Cook
Someone's
wins
got
the
fall on that
header.
half. Oh, come on,
Udogie's
lads.
lost out to Semenyo. He keeps
Someone
winning
has
it,
to
Semenyo.
fall on that.
And here's Cook. No, he doesn't. He plays it to Billing. Crosses it. Is that a handball?
Nah.
It's going to be a corner.
Paro.
Porro
What?
screaming.
Porro's been phenomenal today.
Yeah, he's been, yeah.
Absolutely
He's been
phenomenal.
the best kind of at the back there. He's kind of shutting things down. That could have been a goal there as well.
It's coming, isn't it? Unfortunately, it really does
At the
look
moment,
like.
it's coming. Bournemouth are
We
building
look-
up.
Look, Sonny, you're a captain. You're quiet. Left everyone. Why are they quiet? Look,
We're
hands
readying
on.
a double change, Tottenham.
4 or 5.
We're
Are we?
readying a
Alright.
double change.
4 or 5 players in the box, hands on knees.
Perisic
Perisic.
and Højbjerg. Perisic and Højbjerg are coming on. Oh, it's in. It's cleared away from Sarr.
I reckon
Very
one might
nice.
be
Just lost that
Richarlison
energy.
and Sonny moving central.
Yeah, I reckon you're right.
But Højbjerg, what do you reckon for Madison?
Wait,
Rest his injury?
is this? And
Yeah.
Richie's going off.
Yeah. I mean, you've had your chance. You've
Yeah,
had
he's
3
had your
games.
chances, man.
We're looking at strikers. You have to think, come on, son. You fall off the ball.
And Sarr,
Yeah.
he's had a bit of a sluggish start
Yeah,
to
it
the
did
second
start
half.
sluggish. Richie cannot say that this manager has not backed him.
Yeah, come on.
You know, but at some point you can't be falling off the ball, and then that's fine.
No, that
running
moment,
through the ball
you
and
can't
not
be doing
passing
that.
to your number 10 who's screaming for the ball.
Does that
Insane.
performance step up the race or step up the value for us getting a gift
think
Orban over the line?
100%.
Potentially.
100%. The
It's
fact
got
that you
to.
can bring him in and it doesn't affect the squad, you know?
It's got to. We need to bring a second striker
You
in.
get a tap on the Ange.
I mean, come on, dude. I think that's one where you're like, okay, I've had a very embarrassing performance today. First half, you could say, look, he's coming deep, little touches around the corner, but he had chances, and he didn't. He had clear chances,
Yeah.
you know? You can't.
No.
That position, striker, it's one of the most important positions. You can't.
Well, he's got big shoes to fill, hasn't he? Unfortunately, that's
They're making a double substitution as well. Jaden Anthony coming on for
Interesting
Ryan
pass.
Christie. And
Christie had a
Cliver
great
off.
game. I thought Christie had a great game for them.
And Cliver going off as well. I don't know who the other sub coming on is. I didn't see. They're making a double change though.
I don't know about them making changes. I thought they were kind
thought
of
they-
starting to.
Traore, oh, he's a good player, that Traore.
Yeah, he is a good player. At least now we've got like a left-sided player who's...
This Semenyo's been a
he's
thorn
been
in
great.
our side in
Yeah,
the
there you
second
go.
half.
Good work, good work.
Oh, here's Basuma, though, to Udogie. Can Tottenham find their energy levels again? Oh, Semenyo challenging Maddison. Is that a foul? Referee says yes.
I mean, he's grabbed the ball
I
before
think he's
the
on a
whistles
yellow,
went.
isn't he? I think he's on a yellow, Semenyo. If I
That's well played
right.
for Matters.
No, he's not on a yellow.
I mean, one that's a hand push with the hands. He does it with. He plays like that, right? Like Semenyo, he plays
yeah.
with his hands up.
And it's been giving him a lot of joy.
Yeah, but I think he should have been. We should have got a free kick when he pushed Udogie off the ball.
Toby Bartram says, "How long would you give Rishi? He's not a number 9." Well, if he's not a number 9, then what is he?
For me, this is professional football at the highest level. I think that's it
Or
for me.
Perisic has won the ball up
Oh,
and
well
he
done,
wins a
Terry.
throw.
For me, that's it.
What, you comes
For,
out
for
the next
Richie,
game?
yeah. Son through the centre until you get a striker in. You can't give a player more than 3 games in pro football
What
at the
annoys
highest
me
level.
about Rishi is just the basics, like basic things like little, like good passing, good first touch that are just lacking at the moment with him, which is
Yeah.
really annoying.
Simple things.
Like he's capable of like incredible things, but like simple things he struggles with.
Yeah.
And that's the frustrating thing.
Yeah.
Tottenham winning the ball high on
Great
the pitch. Now
press.
here's Udogie looking for Son. Look, oh, his pass is blocked by Traore. Basuma, though, wins it off Solanke. Here's Basuma on the edge of the box. Is Son on the edge of the area?
Oh, I thought he was going to pull the trigger.
Back to Kulusevski. His pass.
Son hit! That's your area!
I thought he was going to
Thought he
shoot
was going to
there.
hit. That's
Surprised Madison didn't either.
One of those worldy curls in the top corner.
But looks like our energy levels may be
Yes,
returning,
they
hopefully,
return.
with these couple
And
subs.
Perisic lost the ball, but then pressed him in a way, just won the ball back.
Here's
That's what you
Neto.
want.
Neto goes long. Udogie wins the header, though. And here's Perisic, who goes the first time pass.
what a
Ball.
pass that was.
Madison. Oh, I thought he was going to...
He still got the ball.
He still got it, though, Madison. Doesn't shoot. I thought he was going to put it slip
He
in
just
Sonny there.
Yeah, he just troubled. That was a great reverse pass from Perry.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah. Cut them open right open.
First time,
Romero
pace,
to
power
Van
on
de
it.
Ven.
Yeah.
Van de Ven now back to Perisic. He's got Udogie on the left-hand side. He's
that's a
onside. It's
nice
a good
ball
ball.
as
Here's
well.
Udogie. Can he take on Semenyo?
Perisic to whip it in. Perisic.
Udogie.
Oh!
To Udogie. Can he keep in? He's slipping.
Oh, what a goal! What a goal!
And it's 2-0 to Tottenham.
What a
It's
goal.
brilliant goal.
Oh
What a
my
goal.
God.
It's a brilliant
What a
goal.
goal.
Come on. Oh, straight after the
Perisic.
subs. Brilliant football from Tottenham.
all of that.
Udogie
All of
and
that was
Son with a
beautiful.
brilliant 1-2. Udogie gets to the byline. He's slipping. He just about keeps it in. Kulusevski makes that run and he buries it. And
What
it's
an
2-0
impact
to
Perisic
Tottenham.
has had. What an
Perisic,
impact.
Lovely ball down the lane.
Yeah, he's done brilliantly since he's come on. What a Udogie, man.
But the ball
again.
back from Son in central.
Yeah, brilliant.
Boom,
What
boom,
a lovely
boom.
little flick in
Look at this.
behind.
All of this here is beautiful, right?
Lovely from- yeah, I
outside of the
think he's
foot,
onside there.
perfectly.
Lovely little pass.
Look at watch Son's movement off the ball here. Look at
Udogie
Son.
cuts
Come
inside, does
in.
really
Give
well
and go.
into
Give me and
Son.
go. Give me and go. Boom.
Oh, what a lovely flick. Udogie. Oh, he's kept that in. I'm pretty sure he's kept that in.
What a goal.
Brilliant flick into Kulusevski.
I told you we
as
should have kept Kulu on.
Oh, lovely flick from Kulusevski, and it's 2. And that's the run you were talking about.
10
that-
minutes. Give him 10 minutes. if
No,
he
but
can-
you were saying that first
He's
time. I
gotta
want to
make the
see
run
him make
in.
those
Yeah, yeah.
runs. He's not
He's
just
gotta
hanging
make the run
around
in.
the
Yeah.
back post, and that's exactly what he did. Makes that run
Yeah.
at the near post.
That-
It's
and
a
that's-
lovely finish.
That's more like Ange ball, where players who are winger, if you're a winger on that side, you've got to come in.
Yeah. And that's what. Hopefully, that gives them a bit of a confidence boost.
Yeah,
So
it's got to.
we needed that goal as well.
Huge.
But there's been an instant impact with
Huge.
those subs. An
Yeah.
instant impact.
Oh yeah.
Destiny again, they're superb.
Destiny was brilliant there. Absolutely
And
brilliant.
Spurs have doubled their lead here at Bournemouth. Absolutely fantastic.
There's something about the kind of like when you have a long-term professional, like a long in the two professional come
Yeah.
on the pitch and then
Yeah.
just start put.
Right,
the
it's
right
not just
ball
that.
at
We're
the
playing
right
him
time
in. We're playing him in his right position.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Playing him last season where we
Perisic
did.
is a
was
legend.
always-
Always.
Again, though. Oh my God, what
Just
a
the
player
strength
this
and the
guy is.
vision. To kind,
What a
that's
guy
that
this
whole
is.
thing of if he was right-sided, he would never ever if he was right-footed.
But you
he'd
think
never
you,
have
but
got
you,
that
but you
ball
see
across.
that you see that pass from Son. That is just what Richarlison doesn't do enough.
Yep.
Like just
Yeah.
like with quality.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
make sure that it's accurate into Udogie's path and then it sets up chances.
Yeah.
And within a minute of Son being in that position, is that really shown Richie up a bit?
100%. 100%. Oh, what a ball
And
back!
here's Maddison into Son, and Son's
There you
running
go.
in behind. He's kind
That's
of
the
forced
run.
away from goal. Here's
That's a
Perisic,
great
though.
run, though. That's the great run.
Perisic on the left.
Damn!
Perisic with the cross in
What
the
a
box to the
ball.
back
What a
post.
ball.
Kulu is just headed away. Kulu
I think you've got.
found-
I don't think you've got to look at
No.
Sun. Sim, I don't think you just got to look at Sun Central. I think Perisic is staking a real claim for that left-hand side.
God, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's like, you know he's going to do the step overs, but
You just
he
don't know
doesn't
when.
care. He's going to still beat
And
you.
what I love about Postecoglou is he saw things weren't
Go on,
going
Mickey.
right, and he doesn't wait till the 70th minute to change it. He
Yep.
changes it as soon as he thinks are going wrong, and it makes an instant impact.
Yep.
He gets ahead of it.
Go on, Destiny. Oh, no!
Oh, into Perisic, Udogi's back in the box. It's good defending in the end.
But the movement.
The connection
Brilliant
those two
movement
Oh,
have.
my God. What ball was that from Perisic?
The connection they have.
Reverse heel? Wow.
Brilliant stuff.
We're playing so much better.
It's unbelievable.
So much better.
It is unbelievable.
It's like some players know that we can just go to the left side now, and it's strong.
Oh,
all
but
of
here
a sudden.
come Bournemouth. Jade Nancy's on the left-hand side. His shot
All
is
day long.
saved.
Charlie
Straight
did
up,
really well to
Vic.
hold him up there. Yeah, we look like a different team all of a sudden.
So right now,
There's a couple of subs.
end the season now. We're top of the league.
Take that. We'll take that. We'll take
End the
that.
season.
Son is
Someone got
Well,
an elbow to
someone
the
to
face.
Van de
Mickey
Ven.
Van de Ven got an elbow to the face.
God, someone's got to be pretty tall to give him an
Hobby,
elbow to
go
the face.
away. This is the thing. Højbjerg still feels like he's like one of these cats.
Oh, he elbowed him in the face there. That is an elbow in the face from Solanke. Son is not happy with it.
Do you
He's
remember
having a
when
chat.
Tyrone Mings did that to Zlatan Ibrahimovic?
Yeah, and then Zlatan like,
And then,
snaps on his face, yeah. VAR check is complete, no red card. That was a dangerous one, though,
That
from
was.
Solanke.
That was very interesting to see, like, Son kind of talent. Okay, go
Just go-
away.
let me
you
deal
know, like,
with it.
I'm captain now. Like, Højbjerg kind of being put
Do you
in his
reckon
place a bit
Højbjerg,
there.
a bit similar to Dyer, like, but do you feel like it would have been, he'll feel a bit disrespected not being part of that leadership group, having been part of it last season?
I mean, every footballer's got necessary ego, and of course he will. Oh, that's it. Oh,
Well, I've got to say, you look at this as well with those subs, Sim. Still no look or sniff of Gio, is there?
No.
Yeah.
Hopefully, maybe we got
Great work,
Charlie, well
Perry.
done,
Perisic again.
Lovely
And
stuff.
here's
Go
Basuma.
on, busy.
Cuts inside Traore. Looking for that pass into
Brilliant.
Son,
Lovely.
comes in.
Look at Perisic.
Here's Son, who goes for
Go overlap him, overlap him.
Rishi looking for Perisic. Oh,
he
he's
slipped.
slipped there, and he's got
on,
him,
Perry.
Perisic.
This is fun. This is fun to watch now.
Here's Son.
Yeah, give him.
Højbjerg.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Or is Matt? Oh, it's on the ground header there from
really
Cook.
got that touch. Go on,
Son
there you
is
go.
just
There
showing
you
Rishi
go.
up a bit with how to link play
Just
up.
moves so much better. He can work on either foot. He can play through the lane.
But that, like, for example, that first time pass there, just
Oh,
Rishi
look at
wasn't
this
there.
touch.
Here's
Look at
Basuma.
this work.
Son.
Oh my God, this work is insane.
I think Son needs to be playing central striker.
I think he's...
All day long.
Basuma looking for Son is actually not a great ball from Basuma this time.
But just the shapes that we're putting up now is just so much better.
I think it's even with the Carabao Cup coming up.
Carabao won it back
Now
off
we win the
Anthony.
ball pressing.
Surely you've got to experiment with this at the Carabao Cup on
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Yeah, I just looking at how Richie's
The fans
body
are in
language
full
is.
voice at the moment. Here's Udogi.
You can't like Richie.
Oh, but this is interesting. It looks like Højbjerg has gone to the 6
yeah,
and Basuma's gone to the 8. That's interesting.
yeah. Yes.
Oh, Porro's won
Porro
it.
has
And he
been-
finds the pass as well. Here's Kulusevski.
Man on, come on.
Plays a through ball looking for
Oh!
Maddison. He's found him. Maddison's there on the right hand side.
Go on,
James
Maddison.
Maddison. He goes for goal. Oh! Put it wide.
He should have squared it.
Son is furious.
I think he went for the right option.
I actually think Son was marked.
Yeah, I think Maddison went for the right option.
I think Song was angry because at one point he was so clear, and then the guy got back. He kind of wanted it early, but
Oh, Billings pulled up here, looks like maybe. But here's Traore for Bournemouth on the left-hand side. He cuts it back. It's a good block.
Porro again. I tell you what.
Porro has been.
He's been brilliant.
I'm going to
been
say it now. I'm going
brilliant.
to say it
Yeah,
now.
he's been
All my doubts of him being a not being able to play this right back position. That is gone.
It's his shirt at the
I mean, it
moment.
was gone against Man U, but he's put in a
Absolutely,
very
his
solid
shirt.
performance.
Toro, the ball in, it's headed, and it's away by Van der Ven, I
And
think
it's when,
it is.
when you see him make a block and he's turning around, it's like, it's like
Udogie
he's
to
loving
Perisic.
it.
Oh, brilliant play by
Perry!
Perisic, in back
You
into Udogie.
Dirty bastard.
Van der Ven.
Oh,
Foul.
Mickey! Stop it now!
Someone's down for Bournemouth off the ball. His
don't
referee
stop
stopped
this
play.
beautiful work.
Perisic has had such a huge impact since he's come on.
Do you know, like, when... You know, it's weird. It's like a team is like a human body, right? And the head, Richie, was having this moment where he's like... and everyone looked down.
What happened here? Oh,
Get off me,
Perisic kind of
Nah, I just pushed him. It's
hit
all
out a bit.
But you know what I'm saying? Like everyone seemed down when Richie was going through that patch, and then Richie goes off. Perisic comes on.
All of a
Everyone's
sudden
just up. Sonny through the centre. I feel like this whole team thinks, thank God, Sonny through the centre.
Richie's just playing with really low confidence as well. You saw that moment when he gave the ball away. That moment just before he got taken off,
Yeah.
his head was down. Wasn't even chasing back to like trying to atone for his mistake. He just like, oh no, it's Perisic done something stupid here.
He's just pushed him. It's just
it's that
it's
angle.
not the hand. It's not the hand on face. It's just the shirt.
I don't know.
Oh my God, if that is anything,
No, check is complete. No red card.
that happens on a football pitch.
Yeah, it's just a
every
stupid
5
thing to do.
seconds.
They give the referee a decision to
Yeah.
make, don't you?
Yeah.
No need to do that. He's had such a good cameo.
No need, but
No need.
I sort of rate it. I kind of like it. But that whole move that we were doing there was just beautiful.
Yep.
When you've got a centre back who absolutely does a forward, it's brilliant.
All right, free kick. Lewis Cook to take from deep position. Floats it into the back post. Billings completely free. He's picked up and he's hoisted it back in.
come on.
Vicario says, get it away. Højbjerg holds off Semenyo.
Well done, Pierre.
Good work,
Well
good
done.
work, good work.
Udogie back to Højbjerg, who goes long.
Doesn't have to really go long there. but there you
Udogie
go.
has it into Madison. Now
Cultured.
Basuma coming forward.
Oh.
Oh, his touch is a bit off,
Oh.
but he keeps it. Can he? Oh, Semenyo's kind of free. Oh,
What a
Lovely
great tackle.
Oh my God,
threatened to be
ref,
a
come on.
two-footer there from Højbjerg,
Yeah.
though. It did threaten to be.
We are looking very strong. All of a sudden, it's like you kind of don't think, even though they'll play well, you still don't think they're going to do anything. right now.
Brooks is coming on for Semenyo, which is interesting. I thought he was having a good game.
Is he on a yellow, Semenyo? Thought he was on a yellow.
I thought he was, but he's not.
Brooks a good player. I think Semenyo's maybe got a little bit more about him than Brooks.
What is the name of the black?
Oh, Matters is going off.
No,
What,
is
is this Gio? Better be Gio, dude. If this is Skip, I'm gonna.
Or Solomon.
I'm gonna lose my mind if it's Skip.
Oh, lovely, lovely from Madison.
No disrespect to Skip, but I'm gonna lose my mind if it's Skip coming.
Is
on.
it Gio Lo Celso?
Come on, it's gotta be Gio.
Come
Gotta
on,
be Gio.
Come on, Gio. Let's see a bit of Gio.
You can't.
No,
No,
Skip.
Skip.
Oh,
there you
Gio.
go.
Okay.
Okay.
Basuma's going off as well. All right, Skip on.
Come on, Skip. You gotta do something here.
So it's Skip and Lo Celso.
Go on, Lo Celso.
A complete change
Go
of
on,
midfield.
Gio.
Højbjerg, Skip Lo Celso now.
But remember, in pre-season, the second team was always the better team.
Yeah, that's also true. Basuma. I tell you something, he hasn't been as good in the second half, Basuma.
I think it looked like he was sort of carrying
He was
something.
leggy, he was a bit
Yeah.
leggy. Great
Where's the-
first half, but
But
second
look,
half
he's
was a bit...
2 man of the matches in a row, a half of unbelievable
yeah.
work. Give him a rest. You know what I mean?
Well, this is the
You're
beauty
2-0
we
up,
have now.
Give him a little rest.
This manager will make changes.
Yeah,
I want to see Gio just ball out.
it's now absolutely,
Ball out.
again, bucketing it down. Got it right that time.
I like this.
Practice makes perfect.
Go on, give Gio.
Here's Van der
Right there.
Ven. Looking
Don't
for
do
Son.
don't overwork. Give it the ball to him.
Brooks. Little flick.
Go on,
Can
Gio.
Son win that? Cook
Go on,
is
Sonny.
on top of it. Son's chasing down Kelly.
All the way
And
back.
he's forced all the way back.
It's cool that Gio's come on and he's literally just in a 10. That's cool. You played
Yeah,
just
I'm
where
happy
you
with
want
that.
to play.
Here's
That's a
Perisic.
great
Oh,
little
lovely little
header.
head into Højbjerg.
Oh, ref, that's a
got a
tackle
foul.
from behind.
That's got to be a foul, but Romero plays on. Oh,
Oh,
lovely thing by
lovely.
Højbjerg. Here's Skip.
Nice. There's the angles.
Oh, it's
Okay,
beautiful.
Borrow into
Go
Skip
on.
now. Ollie
Work.
Skip in the
Inside.
number 8 position.
Skip.
Looking for Kulusevski's not the
Play.
best ball. But Kulusevski, Tottenham win the throw, do they? Yep, they do.
He had passes on. Just make the pass. Chances of Gio scoring. I'd love it. It's an interesting switch. Lovely. Go on.
Here's Udogie.
He's going to spin back.
Højbjerg. Van der Ven. To skip.
Yeah, Sonny. Well done. Oh, good turn.
Son, can he turn?
Lovely stuff, Sonny. Sonny just seems strong through the centre. I just like it.
Here's Perisic now on the left-hand side.
Lovely.
Into
Good work.
into Son.
Oh, that's a lovely flick.
Lovely flick. Gio looking for Son. Wasn't really on the pass. He had more time than he thought, I
He
think.
should have held the ball a little longer.
Tried to play the pass a bit too quickly.
It's just when we go on the counter like that, we just literally explode into life, don't we?
Yeah. Looks good. The nice little touches around the corner. Looks good, really good.
Oh, it's his Solanke. Oh, what a challenge from Van der Ven.
He's got to
But
get
it's
up and win
fallen
it
to
again.
Brooks, and
He's got to
back
get up and
up.
win it again.
And Porro
Look how quick he
over to
got
the
back up,
left-hand
though.
side. Anthony. Brooks is there, flicks it in.
And Van der
Porro's
Ven.
diving.
Van der Ven
Van der
again.
Ven's there to clear. Brilliant challenge from Van der Ven.
Because if he didn't time that right,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
dude would have been straight through. That was so good. That was so good. Oh, it's amazing to see Spurs with a great defence. Wow.
Van der Ven, Mickey Van der Ven.
I thought we were going to do something with the, oh, Mickey, you survived.
They probably
I like
will. There'll
that,
probably be
I like
dogs
that.
on the for him.
All right. So at the moment, not been too many chances in the past 10 minutes or so, but here come Bournemouth again on the left-hand
he's
side
jinxed
into
in.
the box. The Celso's there, tracking
Yes,
back,
Gio.
and he's there to clear, and he passes it.
wow,
Brilliant
wow,
ball into
outside of
Kulusevski
his
as
foot.
well. And
Go on.
Kulusevski's trying to hold off
Kulu.
Traore. He holds him off and plays
That's
it
a
through
great
to Son.
ball. Go
Can
on,
Son
Sonny.
get there ahead of Zabriani? He
Go on,
does.
Sonny, you got it.
He's looking to hold the ball up, Sonny. And he crosses it. His
Oh.
cross is blocked, and he's going to win a corner. Is he?
Let it go,
Kulusevski,
let it
though,
go.
has it.
Let it go. Oh, it's not gone.
No, it's Son. Oh, he's looking for Højbjerg. It's going to fall to Lo Celso. His skip is absolutely pouring down, really heavy at the moment. Lo Celso to Udogie.
Let's hope that rain's not making its way London bound.
Oh, great work. Great work,
Oh,
lads.
here's Gio
Gio
on the
with his
left-hand
space. Go on.
side into
Go on, Perry.
Perisic. And Tottenham just calming things down at the moment.
Lovely. Good work.
13 minutes to go here.
That's
oh,
great
brilliant.
ball.
Oh,
Oh,
I couldn't
he's hit
turn there, Lo
time.
Celso.
Oh,
Here's
it's made
Perisic,
time,
Lo
though.
Celso. Oh, he
Corner.
too long. Oh, it's not gone off.
Ah, unlucky.
And the keeper has it.
See, it will take time for a 10 to work with Sonny the way.
And
that-
it's a foul by Porro. Free kick to Bournemouth.
very hard for Gio to come on and like make things work all of a sudden. They obviously pass well, but like you've been working with Madison, who's got a different style of pass. Gio always wants to go with the outside of his left foot, doesn't he? So it makes it's a different angle. Come on, lads, let's get a third.
Throw in to Bournemouth at the moment.
Just keep balling
Oh,
out.
Max Aarons. Here's Lewis Cook. Out wide looking for Traore. Oh, good block
Lovely.
by Højbjerg.
Go on,
And he's going to be
push.
charging forward now.
Yeah, he's right. Get the ball. Get.
Who do you think
everyone
this
up.
rain helps, Bournemouth or us?
I mean, it's hard when it is raining heavily for you to start like
Playing
making
little-
things
yeah.
happen. We're already balling out. So
Oh no, what's
Oh,
happened
no,
here?
What happened there?
Udogie's gone down off the without anyone near him. Oh no, he's got something on his leg there. It's bleeding. That's not good.
Yeah, he just literally went down.
He went off
with
completely off the ball there, Udogie.
But he's shaking his head as if something.
Have we made 5 subs or
4.
4? So we've
And
got
the
one
fact
more.
that he's covering his
Oh,
face.
No, he's really not
This
happy
does
here,
not look
Udogie.
like a
Ben
good-
Davis is Is he coming on?
Yeah.
No?
No.
Is he holding his face because he's got an impact on his face, or is he holding his face because he's like can't believe he's
Yeah,
pulled something?
I think he might have pulled something. Oh no, this is worrying times here. The rain is crazy here.
It's absolutely bucket-a-tit-a-titting down.
Let's hope Udogie's okay. He went off completely off the ball, like no one near him.
Yeah,
He's
when they
gone
do
down.
that, it's never a
That's
good
gotta
thing,
be
is
a
it?
worry.
Yeah, because he was just, turned and ran. So hope it's not the curse of the hamstring at left back.
Let's see if he's okay
Went
at the
down with a
moment.
Let's have a look.
Session.
Oh, they're just showing the goals at the
Oh,
moment.
lovely.
That is beautiful.
So,
This
both
one
goals
here.
were lovely. Really well made. Oh, it's a great
it's
goal.
So silky. So
Come on, Kulu.
It's like deft touches for both goals. It's a bummer if Destiny has to go off you because he had a great game.
Yeah, I think it's going to go off either way, isn't it? Precautionary.
Yeah, he probably should.
Let's hope it's not a bad injury. Yeah, he's calling Ben over.
This is the thing, though. This is when you start to go, do we have the squad
Yeah.
for it? And then you're looking at, Davies has to come on. Does Davies now play all of the next game? And then you're like...
Is he going to be
So then it's
stretched off? Is he okay?
do you
Is
move
Udogie
Van der
going
Ven
back
to
his
left
feet?
back, and then we need another centre back even
yeah,
more?
if you had another centre-back that was...
It starts asking questions, doesn't it? Richarlison, do we need left back cover?
Yeah.
And the obvious centre back cover.
Yeah. See?
Yeah,
there's work
Davis
that has
for
to be
Udogie.
done.
What a shame.
3
It ends
games
his
in and
day-
we're
ends
seeing,
his-
like,
Most importantly, let's hope he goes off on a stretcher rather than walking off, because that's what we did with Ben.
He's
Oh, there he
walking
goes.
off.
He looks
All
alright.
right, he doesn't
So it
look
looks
too
okay. Let's hope it's not a bad injury.
precautionary.
He looks walking
Yeah,
okay. He's walking okay.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he's flinching or anything.
He looks
Quite-
like
I
he
think
wants
it
to
might
stay
have
on.
been a head thing because he is kind of going like that with his head. So I
I'm
think it
not
was
sure
an
what
impact.
happened there. Let's hope he's okay. Destiny.
There you go, 3-0, Ben Davies at the top again.
See, look, he keeps doing this thing with his
Yeah,
head.
maybe it was maybe he got. He wasn't the one who got elbowed. That was Van der
No,
Ven,
no, no.
wasn't
But I
it?
think there was a situation just before that ball came over where, he might have went in with an elbow.
Seems okay though. I think hopefully he'll be fine for next game. Destiny. He seems to be walking okay.
Is it a concussion sub? Because if it is,
Then he'll miss
yeah.
the next few days. Here's Romero, the good
lovely.
crunching challenge.
Lovely.
The Celso into Skip's
Skip.
pass into Davis. All right, it's okay.
All right.
Davis Perisic now on the left-hand side finds Van der Ven.
Time. There you go.
Here's Højbjerg into Giola
Lovely,
Celso.
lovely. Yep. Nice make shapes. Give it.
Perisic,
Switch.
who switches it with his
okay.
left peg, looking for Kulusevski. It's a good ball. Kulusevski can take it.
Inside. Ah.
Now Kulu into Skip. Oh, he lets it run under his foot, Skippy.
What the fuck?
But Spurs have won it back
Oh.
again. It's Romero this time.
Do you know,
Son.
the back four have been
been so
incredible.
aggressive and good.
Absolutely incredible.
Højbjerg. Oh, lovely into Skip. Skip, can he play it quickly? Into Son. Romero into Skip. Into
Lovely,
Son. It's good
lovely.
play from Spurs again. Son on the right-hand
Gio,
side.
get in the centre. Son's out. Gio has to get in the centre.
Højbjerg.
Keep going.
Skip
keep playing,
now.
Keep playing.
Tottenham just
Just
playing it
dominate
around
ball,
Bournemouth at the
dominate
moment.
ball.
Here's Romero. It's Davis looking to flick it into Porro. Can't quite
Those
manage
words,
it.
Davies trying to
nice,
flick it.
nice.
Good football again from Spurs. Skip down
Go
the
on, go
line.
on, Sonny.
Into
Go on, Sonny.
Son.
Gio getting that centre spot.
Can Spurs find an attack here? Kulusevski on the right-hand side. He cuts inside. Kulusevski into Porro.
Go on,
Porro
Porro.
on the edge of the box. He goes and shoots.
Always
It's
going to turn. He's always going to shoot.
it's a poor shot though from Porro and it's blocked. But here's Van der Ven
hound
pressing
him, hound him.
Anthony in his own half. And Tottenham just
When that
Look
ball's
how high
there, when
Van der
that
Ven
ball's
is
there.
up.
Bournemouth
Look
here.
how high Van der Ven is up.
Perisic loses out to Zabriani and he comes forward here. He does really well, Zabriani. Here's Jaden Anthony and Bournemouth done well to play out our press. Inside the last 7 minutes here, though, at the Vitality, Tottenham 2-0 up and comfortable at the moment.
We definitely lack a little bit
Here's
of...
Anthony. Oh, it's good passing behind.
that was a touch off us.
And what's it going to be? Corner.
Maybe.
No, goal kick. Goal kick. Goal kick or corner? Corner.
I think it is a corner.
Corner.
We do lack something right now. Just when you're looking at them trying to make things work, we do lack a little something with Skip instead of Sarr or someone over there. I think Skip has to take 2 touches when Sarr would do
Yeah,
one.
one.
You know.
All right, here's the corner for Bournemouth. It's going to be taken by Traore. And it's in there.
Come on,
Vicario
keep it.
punches.
Grab. You
And it's
should
to the edge of the
grab
box
that.
and it's away. With the rain, though, you don't
Yeah,
want
I
to risk it.
Don't know if he had anyone around him though.
Goal kick. Kiefer Moore getting ready for Bournemouth.
Well,
Can't smile without you again being rung out.
Van de Ven needs to get ready for a aerial.
Oh, Vicario.
Oh.
Takes a risk, but
a big
pays
risk.
off. I have to say, it
it's
has been a
insane.
fairly low-key second half, hasn't it?
Yeah, go on,
Skip
go
with
on,
a good
Sonny.
turn. And he plays
Go on,
into
Skip.
Lo Celso. He's got space here. Can Tottenham find a third? Here's Lo
Skip's
Celso.
there, Skip's there.
He plays out wide to Perisic. Perisic takes on Aarons. Can he dig out a cross? He cuts inside. Digs out to the back post. Is headed away. But Davis stops the counter. Højbjerg's there. Gets under control.
Lovely,
brilliantly.
lovely.
Here's
Get-
Højbjerg.
pass, come on.
Out wide to Kulusevski.
Skip, look
He's looking
inside.
for players in the box. Kulu. He goes on the inside into
Oh.
Lo Celso, who wanted
Why'd
the
you
1-2.
pass it back?
He was off balance. Don't pass it back. Here is Kulu. Lo Celso.
Lovely.
Son.
Lovely. Go on, Son. That's your.
Saves
Oh,
the shot.
my
That's
God.
his area.
He
Yeah,
wants
he's
the
not
ball
happy with
there.
it. Not happy with that shot, Sonny. And sub, it's going to be Billing off and
Kiefer
Kiefer
Moore.
Moore on.
Well, thank God he's only coming on now. He caused us real problems last season, didn't he?
Did.
Yeah. We kept Billing quiet today.
I have to say, it has been a fairly comfortable, since we've made the subs,
Yeah.
I think we've been very comfortable.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't think I've had a chance to just make those subs.
No.
And, we got a second goal, and it's just been very
calmed it
comfortable.
down a lot, yeah.
It's calmed it down. I
Last
think
thing-
Bournemouth have lost belief as well. You can see that.
When you get to 2-0, it's just a case of hold the ball, just enjoy it now.
Yeah. Nearly 4,000 people in the chat. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Big up to everyone watching the stream today. Watching this fairly nice Tottenham victory at the moment. Let's hope there's no late scares here. Into the 87th minute. Højbjerg
Time.
back to Van de Ven, who heads it back into the centre of the pitch. Lewis Cook gets under control. Can he keep it away from Lo Celso? He can. Here is Traore. Out wide to Max Aarons, who gets it into
This
the
is
box.
where
It's a
Kiefer
good
Moore
ball, and
wants
Moore
it.
is there. No, it's just Solanke actually who heads it wide. Not really threatening, though, and wasn't really a chance.
Nah, you're all right with Solanke getting in there, but
Tottenham just have this under control at the moment.
yeah.
You get the
Football.
feeling, if we get an opportunity,
Piss
there could
off,
be a chance
bastard.
for us.
Piss off. Buy some players.
Levy there,
Do
Neil,
something.
in the corporate section watching the game. He'll probably be happy with what he's seen.
Yeah, saying I don't need to spend money.
Van de Ven,
Yeah,
Davis into Lo Celso, his son, being asked to calm it down. Here's Højbjerg, Son
Lovely.
into Lo Celso, back to Højbjerg,
Yeah, dominate ball now.
Van de Ven.
Give it back. Yeah,
Lo Celso, who can turn. Højbjerg, back to Van de Ven, who plays back to Vicario, who's forced to play quickly, and it's over Son's head.
Vicario could have
and Kelly has
given
it.
back or went the other way.
Here's Kelly. Here come Bournemouth. Karakazi is a hiding challenge from Lo Celso, and it's a foul. It's going to be
Was
a
it
free
Lo
kick.
Celso that gave the foul, or was
Yeah, I think Lo
was
Celso.
it Kulu?
One of them did. A bit of both, maybe. Traore. Zabriani. Cook. Here's Aarons.
Alfie Devine is on the bench for Port Vale today.
Boo.
Just, mate, how many people have put all their notifications on for Port Vale now?
Come on. Always going to be looking
I
at
most
Port
certainly
Vale
have.
now.
Where's our press? Come
Oh,
on, press,
it's not
press,
a,
press.
It's not a gribble from Anthony, and Kelly's been... Come on, press him, Kulu. Romero wins the header and wins
lovely.
possession back as well. That's what I love about
Lovely.
Romero. He doesn't
Lovely.
just win a tackle. He'll win possession as
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
He'll keep
yeah.
the ball.
Like that.
Yeah, he puts out for a throw in that time. Here's Traore, taken quickly. Nice tackle by
Poro, lovely.
Poro.
Gio,
And now
turn.
here comes Gio, who plays it.
Oh, that's a great
through to
ball!
Kulu. It's a good ball.
Perisic
Kulu
busting a
looking
gut.
for
Go on,
Perisic,
Perisic.
who lays-
Oh, why'd you
he
dummy
dummies
it?
for Son, but it wasn't
You know,
really on.
He looked at Son's run and
He
Son
thought he had it.
kinda
Yeah, but he had a
Help a
clear
little
shot
bit.
on goal there.
Yeah.
But Spurs have won it back. Here's Skip into Davis, who looked good ball by Davis into Son. Is that a foul? Referee says yes, and it's a free kick in a promising area for Spurs.
Yeah, just no James Maddison. Poro.
Yeah, Poro. Get Poro on this. Or Perisic, but well, get Poro on. Right
Oh, Ange Postecoglou.
The thing is, I think Son could have stayed on his feet and just gone. He's
Oh, he's wasting
Yeah,
time now,
he
isn't it?
just-
It's just
Oh,
kill game.
Looks like we're gonna have a shot from here. I wonder who's on it. Romero?
Porro.
Romero. Lo Celso?
Get Porro on it, innit?
Porro?
I've had Porro all day.
Sonny?
He's hit the crossbar from here.
Porro is on it.
Can't Porro.
Perisic is also there.
This is... I mean, Perrier is good at whipping balls in, but this is a shot. I would give it to Porro. He's good at this from here.
Yeah. Pedro Porro's over it. He gets good whip on these usually.
Yeah. If he can keep it down.
Here he is, Pedro Porro.
God.
It's a good area for Porro. It's a good area. It's about 25 yards out. Pedro Porro to the wall, comes back to him, and he goes for goal again, and it's wide. 8 minutes added on.
Minutes. Okay. I mean,
8 minutes added on at the end of the game.
I thought there was more delays in the first half.
Come on, 4,000 people watching. Let's get it to 2,000 likes. Just 700 of you have to like the stream to get it to 2,000. Or Romero with the sloppy pass
not
here.
done great there.
Giving it to Solanke. Here's Traore on the left-hand side, but he recovers it. Romero with the tackle, but it's fallen back to Traore. Skip this time with the tackle. And he plays into Kulusevski. And he wins the foul.
done him. That's
Well
lovely
done.
footwork from Kulu.
Come on, let's get it to 2,000 likes. Only 600 of you have to like the stream. Really appreciate if we can get it to 2,000 right before the end
Brains
of the
does as
stream.
well. Brains really appreciates it. Gets
Brains
2,000.
really appreciate it as well.
A henna tattoo
It
on my
takes
body.
1
a henna
second to
tattoo now.
scroll down, smash that like
Hey, that
button.
could be pretty hard. They could be pretty sore. A henna needle scraping along my ball bag if we get to 2.
Let's keep going to 2,000. Come on, guys. Only 500 of 4,000 people have to watch
Brains'
it.
tattoo.
Here's Lo Celso looking for Perisic.
Oh, it's a
He's
great
strong
ball.
goals it. Oh, Neto comes out and
It's a good run.
claims.
It's a good run.
Here's Cook. Aarons. It's a good ball from Aarons. His touch from Solanke.
Yes,
Van der Ven with a
Vicky.
challenge. And he wins the ball and is off Solanke. And it's a throw into Tottenham as well.
What brilliant.
Absolutely
Van der Ven is
brilliant.
just
The
from
back,
Van der Ven.
the back four have been brilliant today.
Here's Davis.
They've been the standout for me today, as in positional wise.
Lo Celso's touch is not great.
Yeah.
And here comes Cook. Here's Traore. Aarons. Oh, it's a ball in behind from Brooks to Anthony, who crosses it, and it's
Lovely,
brilliant
lovely
from Romero.
work.
And Højbjerg plays
Come on,
out to Lo
turn,
Celso.
turn
Can
and
he
go.
turn? He plays out wide to Kulusevski. He's got skipping support. He goes backwards instead. Here's Porro. Lo Celso. Can he turn? He can. He plays it back to Romero. Safe option. Romero plays it to Porro. Lovely keep ball from
play.
Tottenham. Here's Lo Celso into Romero, and we can build again. Here's Van der Ven. To
Show
Højbjerg.
down the line.
Is Perisic, flicks it back into Højbjerg, takes it in his stride, plays it to Davis.
Oh, what a
Lovely play from
touch.
Tottenham is Sonny.
Someone gets
on the
sent.
left hand
touch from
side.
Davies.
Tottenham fill in the space. Oh, Sonny's pass is just not accurate enough, and it's given away.
Skip made that run.
And the pass.
Van der Ven.
Van der Ven with the interception.
Actually, I think Van der Ven's creeping up on the potential man of the match.
Here's Perisic. Can he take
For
on
me, it's him or Porro
Aarons
or Romero.
or Romero? That whole back four
Or
has been
Doji.
faultless for
Yeah.
you. Here's Lo Celso. Skip back to Lo Celso, and Tottenham just easing their way to 90 minutes here.
Turn.
If you're looking at the SofaScore ratings, who do you reckon's got the highest rating?
It's tough. It's
I'm gonna go. I am gonna have to go Van der Ven.
yeah, Van der Ven.
Madison, actually, 8.0.
Well, yeah. If you're going
Madison, and Madison, then it's actually Kulusevski. No, it's actually Son, and then Kulusevski,
That's interesting.
and then Basuma, and then Romero and Porro.
Okay.
Here's Lo Celso. That's a foul,
That's a
surely
foul,
by Brooks.
surely.
Yep, free kick to Spurs.
Very comfortable win. Very comfortable.
Yeah, we've made light work of it, really.
Yeah.
A tricky game.
Considering
which
that
we've,
we're still in early stages of handball, like we're really on one.
and only one player has below a 7 on SofaScore.
Richarlison.
Mud.
What
should be a mud
has
button.
Richarlison got?
You know, it should have a string like a bucket of mud.
What did he get, Sim?
Oh, what a ball!
No, good ball. Here's Porro in the centre. Lays off for Perisic. Kulusevski. To Son. Tries to lay off for So it's Davis!
I did say 3-0 Davies, but no, yeah, what was Richarlison on?
6.7.
Perry has gotten situations where he should just be.
Over the bar. He knows he should be doing better
He
there.
keeps that low anywhere it goes in.
Son is upset as well. He wants another goal. Yeah, I think next game, Son starts centrally, surely. He just looks so much better.
Yeah.
Like his link-up play is so much better.
Yeah.
And I don't even think his link-up play is outstanding. It's just so much better than Rishi, you know what I mean?
Just does this.
Or Romero's call on side.
fundamental
Solanke gets the ball in. Davis knocks up really well.
Lovely work.
Skip out wide. Here's Kulu. Into
Great
par.
play,
Brilliant from
great play.
Kulu and his
Switch.
Højbjerg in space. And now Son. Is there one
Son.
more opportunity
Go on,
for
Son.
Tottenham? Son into Perisic.
Oh, what a ball.
Perisic cuts inside. He goes on the outside. Perisic, he goes. Perry!
Great play from Perry. Great play.
Ball
More
from
great
Sonny.
lining
The
play
pace
from
of the
Tottenham.
ball from Sonny. Oh.
Delightful from Spurs again. Goes on the outside of Aaron's.
Murdered
It's
him
a bit
there.
wide. Always going to be
Great
difficult
play
to score from there.
Perisic. I love that. I love Perisic coming in on that left. Oh.
And Tottenham
He's
again
made a
coming
huge
forward.
impact.
Is there another
Look at
chance?
that
Is
ball.
Son on the outside? Can he get Zabriani? He can. He looks to back heel into Kulusevski, but he settles for the throw.
Really
Two more minutes added on here at the end of the game. We could do with another goal to put the cherry on top. That'll be nice. That'll be nice.
Love if Sonny or Perisic.
I don't think it'll
got-
flatter us another goal. I don't
Nah,
think
I
it'll
think
flatter
we've
us.
deserved it.
We've got our Tottenham back. The Tottenham fans are singing.
Piss off.
Yeah, and then it goes to Levy.
No,
and
we've got our
he's going to
Tottenham
take
back.
the credit for this.
Here's Porro. Porro
That's
looking for... It's a good
interesting.
ball. It's into Davis, who kind of takes it
Okay,
down on his
Davis.
head. Okay, take it.
Takes it.
Højbjerg. Oh, he's lost it. Højbjerg, sloppy.
Hobby being
Brooks.
sloppy as usual.
Into Kiefer Moore. He's going to look for Solanke.
Don't do anything crazy.
Solanke's in the box. To the edge of the box. And Chore's shot
See,
is well
in
over
that
the bar.
situation, Højbjerg, why? Why?
Yeah, no need to do that.
Silly. Stay in the game. You're a player who's coming off the bench. For your stature, like, you should not be doing any silly things like that.
Bournemouth have had their moments, so I think by and large they just haven't had the quality to really hurt us.
No.
I think we've been very good, but they just haven't been able to create any real good opportunities.
Why are you going long? Why are you
It's the end of the game. You might as well go long. I guess, I don't know. I agree. No need. Why go long to Son? He's not going to win
Yeah.
it. Or it is Perisic, actually.
Go on.
Aaron's back to Neto. Son is pressing Neto, the keeper. And they go long this time. Can Højbjerg win it? He loses out to Solanke, but Davis is going to have the ball. Into Skip. Back to Van der Ven.
Turn.
Last
Davis.
10 seconds. Vicario.
He just loves going long.
It's given
It's
away.
just like,
Oh,
why?
Lo Celso can't take it in his stride.
And
And it is finished. This is the end of the game. It's finished. Tottenham 2, Bournemouth 0 at the Vitality Stadium. Postecoglou going over and giving our a nice handshake at the end of the game. A really professional away performance from Spurs.
Yeah.
A real comfortable victory at the end. Another clean sheet, second in a row. A really comfortable
see that
2-0
coming.
victory. Some more beautiful football. Two brilliantly well-worked goals.
Yeah.
Fantastic from Spurs. Let's get in to the instant match reaction. What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here. More Ange Ball for you guys as Spurs have beaten Bournemouth 2-0 at the Vitality Stadium thanks to goals from James Maddison and Dejan Kulusevski. After a really, really bright first half where Spurs created loads of really good chances and probably unlucky not to be 2-0 up. Bit of a hairy opening to the second half and Bournemouth did start to dominate, but some really good subs from Ange Postecoglou on the hour mark. Spurs retook control and Kulusevski pretty much put the game to bed with the 2-0 victory, and then Spurs went on to probably take control of the game and see it out. But a really good, comfortable, professional away performance from Spurs, more good football, and more evidence of Ange Ball really taking effect of Tottenham.
Yeah, and it's so early as well. Like, how how like we're seeing the fruits of this work so early when he's not had enough, like more than like 5-6 weeks really, or 4 weeks with some players. How we're actually seeing it working. If you think about the amount of times we probably got more like moments in that than maybe like half of it of last season. You know, like a whole half of a season.
That literally.
You know? So like that's the thing. It's like it would have been great to see another goal, but to have Kulu get on and like get a goal in the right area, to have Son look so good. The thing that really was like the down point was like seeing Richie fall over the ball and make mistakes. But not just the mistakes, it was his reaction to kind of head down, kicking at a player. It's like, how old are you? You're a pro player. And then to see how much better everything went when he went off the pitch.
I feel bad for Richie because I felt in the first half I was actually liking his performance a bit. But by the end of the game, you could probably make a fail compilation of that game for Richie, and it wouldn't look too pretty on him. But look, let's not concentrate on the negatives for now. Talk about the positives. First half, again, that midfield three, just like against Man United. First of all, it's really good to see Tottenham actually start a game really well in the first half, unlike the other couple of games this season where maybe we've had some hairy moments. But first half, we really took control of the game. That midfield three, Basuma, Sarr and Maddison were really strutting their stuff, playing beautiful link-ups and dribbles. And obviously, Sarr and Maddison doing really well to link up with that first goal.
Yeah, I mean, the three of them combined, they've got the right chemistry between each other, and they are really, really starting to show that they're a strong unit. Like you said, Sarr, wonderful assist. Maddison could have had a couple of goals, but he was instrumental in everything we did in that first half. And Basuma, like you said, first half was brilliant. He did seem to tire in the second half, didn't he?
Yeah.
But what I like to see there is, Ange, just at the end of that, we had our whole midfield taken off and rested, and a new one come on. The confidence in that midfield right now is there for all to see.
Yeah, and as you say, I thought that first half, they tired in the second half. We'll get onto that, but I think that first half they literally picked up where they left off. Such confident mood, breaking into the space, like really having no worries, taking on their man and dribbling past him and being confident. Maddison is actually, in fact, in this game, I felt getting into more goal-scoring positions. He probably was unlucky not to score before he took the lead with a nice through ball from Son, and he probably should have scored. And then he did take that goal really nice himself, but a lovely through ball from Sarr. And Tottenham were just taking control. Rishi probably should have scored when played through by Maddison, and maybe did actually well to get past a couple of players, but didn't really just couldn't get the fall of the ball to get the finish. Had a chance as well with a header at the back post where if he gets on target he probably would have scored. So definitely Tottenham having their chance in that first half, could have put that game to bed at half time, and that was probably the biggest negative going into half time, is that we didn't have more than a goal.
Yeah, we could have scored a lot of goals, you know, like in the second half as well. Like, we had loads of chances. I just think it's like Brian was saying, like how long can you wait if you are seeing some good movements just not come to fruition? You know, it's like give a player his. You can't say that Ange hasn't backed Richie, you know, but it's like it's, for me, some of the things was like he did loads of like nice little touches. But some of the off the ball work seemed a bit sluggish, not getting to ahead of the defender at the front post. Some of that stuff is just frustrating. So I think like in the first half we probably could have went in 4-0, and I would have thought, this is absolutely. Kulu didn't play that great in the first half, but he still did stuff. You couldn't say he had a bad performance, but it was one of those like you've got to play great in the next 10 minutes of the second half, and then bang, he steps up and he gets to the place where Richie should have been getting. You know, so I think it's. Yeah, we could have got a lot of goals in both halves.
I think the good thing is right now that even when we do score, last season we'd be petrified about our defence. Whereas this year, there's not that nervousness around the defence. Wouldn't you say, Sim?
Yeah, I absolutely agree. And I felt that in that second half, as much as we had, you know, I think, to be fair, the beginning, for the first 10 minutes of that second half, we did look a bit sluggish. And I was like, Bournemouth started to take a bit of control. And I was like, what's going on here? Albeit they still didn't really create any clear-cut opportunities, apart from maybe that one moment where Solanke crossed the face of goal. That was probably their best opportunity. Semenyo had a shot, which maybe could have, if that goes in, it's a worldie, to be fair. But not really too many clear-cut opportunities. And our back four just looked so much more composed and comfortable. And then what I really liked was, before the hour mark, it wasn't quite working that second half. We did seem a bit laggy and start to tire. Doesn't wait till like the 70th minute to change. It doesn't allow things to fester. He's like, look, it's not working. I need some changes. I need some fresh legs in there. Højbjerg comes on, Perisic comes on, and instantly, if there's fresh legs, it makes a change to the team. Son is almost as well moves to centre, and he looks a lot more vibrant in the centre. And pretty much a couple minutes after the subs, we get that second goal and kill off the game.
The stiffness goes away. It's like the square pegs and round holes doesn't seem to happen. Everything Perisic did in that first few minutes that he was on, the inside, backward heels, everything is just, it's so cultured, and the weight on the ball is perfect. Sometimes he's almost like too advanced for like some players around him, but Destiny and him, the way they linked together was
something
sweet as a nut. And then for Son to go, I'm like, I'll work like an actual 9 in the box, make space, go like ball, 1-2s round the corner. You're not gonna get that from Richie, even at his best on form. You're probably not getting him be a 1-2 round the corner.
And that's
guy,
the thing.
you know?
I see Rishi do a lot of flicks, but so often they're not. They're just not accurate. They play too far in front or too short. They get intercepted, and then Son literally is within a minute of moving central, one flick, like on point, straight into Udogi's path, and a brilliant cutback for Kulusevski. And it was so lovely to see two really well worked goals, and both goals we scored, because the goals we have been scoring so far, like I'm not saying that they haven't been that, but like it was the first time we've had two attacking players get on the score sheet, and you're just starting to see those patterns of play and those interchanges just converting into real good quality opening exchanges. Like, yes, the two goals against Man United were good, but you know, there are elements of luck. And Kulusevski's cross just deflected luckily into Sar's path. Davis' shot was an own goal, really, and it was lovely to see just two really well worked goals coming off to perfection. And it's really signs of just how our attacking players completely revamped under Postecoglou.
It's like you're getting goals, but it's not finished. It's not a finished article yet, and yet you're getting goals. A game like this, if we continue playing and the link work actually works, and say you have Son playing as a full-out 9, or you have Gift Orban, or someone who's a goal-getting goal scorer, these games like this would be 4-5-0.
Yeah,
you know.
I think you also add to this that in previous games and previous seasons, every manager knew what to do against us. They're playing this formation, they're going to do this, stop this guy getting the ball, and you're phase Tottenham out. I don't think a manager right now has a clue. When they go, right, we've got Tottenham this week, their passage of play is, let me get back to you on that, because it's all over the shop. It is coming from the channels, it's coming from the centre. It's just wonderful to see again.
Because the best thing about it is you have teamwork, so that's the hardest thing to defend against is when players are just going to pass you off the park. So you have that, so then players are scared to commit. But then when they do commit, you have individual talent where they turn and roll you. You know, you got your centre back turning and rolling you. Like, everyone at one point did an incredible turn and roll. So like that makes it. How do you manage against that?
If we look at the overall stats of the game, XG 0.63 for Bournemouth and 1.87 for Spurs. So clearly much better domination. 57% possession overall, 43 for Bournemouth. 17 shots for Spurs, 11 for Bournemouth, 6 on target, 3 for Bournemouth. Corners, only 2 corners in the game for Spurs and 6 for Bournemouth. But big chances, we had 3. Bournemouth didn't have a single big chance throughout the whole game. Passes, 530 for Spurs, 383 and 89% pass accuracy, which is really, really strong as well. 22 tackles during the game, only 17 for Bournemouth. But like I think we can thoroughly deserve the win. I don't think anyone can take that away from us. If as well, I think the dribbling stat. I can't. I saw that in the first half. I don't know where that is in the second half. But we were here it is, dribbles. We completed 15 of our 21 attempted dribbles, which just goes to show how confident these players are. Whereas Bournemouth only had 30 attempts and completed 15, so we're much better on the ball with our quality there. But some really stand-up performances. I thought Heung-min Son actually had a really strong game. Again, without actually getting him too involved with like attempts on goal and goal scoring. Again, maybe being the captain, just taking on that responsibility, especially when he moves centrally, of holding the ball up and being involved in build-up play and bringing other players into play. And I thought actually when he moved centrally, he was actually really effective.
I thought he looked like a number 9, like a great number 9. You know, I think I don't understand why Vicario's going long to him, because that's definitely not his game. But I think I almost felt like the entire team felt better when he was there. You know?
Yeah, and yeah, go on.
I was just to add to that. I mean, yes, Son improved, but I think there's no coincidence it happened once Perisic got on the pitch.
Yeah.
Perisic is making a huge difference when he's just playing up top, and I think his performances is the thing that's going to force Ange's hand to drop Richarlison, because he's going to have to get him in because he is making an impact.
And before Kulu scored, I would have said maybe similar with him and Solomon.
Yeah.
You know, Solomon got a little bit unlucky there because I think if he doesn't get that goal, Solomon probably comes on. You know?
Another couple of good performances. Again, first of all, Vicario, another confident performance.
Yep.
Had whatever he had to deal with was good.
Yeah,
and Pedro Porro, yet again,
fantastic.
another fantastic performance. I didn't think he put a foot wrong today, pretty much.
Yeah, no, he was
Pedro Porro.
totally solid. Maybe we're kind of like conflating, like, you know, his chances of a man of the match, because we're kind of thinking people are saying he can't play the role. But he not only did it competently, he actually did really good things. He made blocks, he turns around, he's roaring like a lion, you know, like he you would have thought like a player like that, he's not going to be happy unless he's up the pitch creating things.
Yeah.
No, he looked like he was taking pride in every little block.
Well,
you
all
know?
his stats, like back up defensively, how well he did. 4 out of 6 ground duels, 1 dribbled past zero times this game, 3 tackles during the game as well, 3 clearances. So I thought he had a fantastic performance.
flawless.
And he was also playing some lovely little dink passes into the
Yeah.
centre of the pitch, into space as well. Obviously, Desi Udogie, another, let's hope his injury isn't too bad. He went off at the end of the game, but brilliant, again, performance from Udogie. Lovely assist as well. And he's just such a physical specimen, so hard to bully off the ball. And what I love about him is when he gets in those positions, he just seems to have that quality to pick people out, and he did that with Kulusevski's goal.
Isn't it crazy? Like, you know, for the last few seasons, we have been crying out for 2 strong centre backs, and then like players at that quality. Now we've got like Destiny and Porro, and it's just like, oh my god, it's so good to see when like one has a really stable, strong role, and the other just is such a good dribbler. You know, like they both got huge quality. I'm like super happy that they're actually embedded in, and even though it's still early days, that we're seeing the fruits of like banking and betting on these players. You know?
I can't remember being confident in the defensive foursome since we had the original of Jan, Toby, Walker and Rose. For once, we're going to games and we're confident in the defence, which is another incredible thing to see in such a short amount of time.
Yeah, 100%. And also just touch on James Maddison as well. Obviously, he was given man of the match by TNT.
Yeah.
But first goal for Spurs, he's just fit in so seamlessly into this team, hasn't he? He's playing like he's been here for so long. He's really filling that creative void that like Harry Kane has left. And you've seen the chances he creates for this team. And not only that, but you know, he gets the ball, he weaves in between players. He's like a really good dribbler. He's actually a much better dribbler than I anticipated, to be honest. And he's been fantastic. But he actually has that ability. When he dribbles and finds that space, even if you just give him half a yard, he can pick out a player and he can play it inch perfect.
I never thought his turn of pace was that fast, and it is. Like his shoulder dropping one way, one other way. You know, he'll twist you all day long, which is great. But it's like, for me, the most impressive thing is, at one point he made a run from Kulu, where you know he wanted the ball there on the ground. Kulu messed up. He ran over and like tapped Kulu on the head and said, you know, don't worry about it. Lift up. At halftime, he gave him a touch. He was like, lift up, lift up. You know, that for me is captain behavior.
Yep.
You know, I feel like he's kind of the captain, really. You know, like when you see the way he plays, it feels like the band should be on his arm. Like even when it's not, he kind of gets everyone going before every single kick-off. He goes up and touches every player and says, let's play. So I think players will play for him when he's on, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. I guess we should probably bring up the negative, and that was Richarlison at the end of the day. I don't want to hammer him too much, but at the end of the day, look, first half, I'm not saying he had a great game, because I didn't, but I thought he was involved. He was getting the chances, and he was looking like he might score today, basically. He missed the 2 big chances he did get, but I thought in general he was looking like a bit more involved. But second half, I don't know what it was, his head dropped, he was slipping on the ball. He had that moment on the counter-attack where he had 4 options, and he just picked the one option where the only player who was marked. And that was actually, I reckon that was probably the moment Ange decided to sub him, because that was a very frustrating moment. What I didn't like about Richarlison on those 2 moments is the first one, he slipped on the ball, and instead of just getting up and be like, I'm going to kind of win the ball back, he just lays on the foul and sticks a leg out and puts a foul. And then that moment where he had the counter-attack, and he
running,
gave the ball
yeah.
away. He did instead of like again trying to make up for your mistake. He just shrugs his shoulders. He's like he puts his head down. He's like really like losing that confidence, and then he was hooked immediately. And not only was he hooked immediately, we looked a lot better going forward when he was hooked.
Yeah,
And
which is compounds it.
yeah,
even
it
further,
compounds
you
it
know.
for him. So I am worried about him because it does. Look, this goal scoring record, I think, is clearly affecting him. I think it's clearly affecting his confidence. Part of me wants to be like, we just got to keep putting your arm around the shoulder and just keep giving him confidence. That's the only way it's going to turn around when it's affecting him this much. But on the other hand, I'm like, there has to be a point where if you're playing this badly, and we look how much better we look going forward when you're off. Like, you've got to come out the team.
Well, Simeon, when you look at that, what you got to say as well is, thankfully, we can still talk about this whilst the window is open.
Yeah.
Once the window shuts, it doesn't matter how many rubbing. It means if you're not scoring, you're staying on the pitch. But we need to address this. Like you said, the childish moments where he lashed out. The yellow card was just unnecessary and just
I think that was
stupidity.
the moment.
Yeah,
Andrew
it
just
wasn't
got-
even the mistakes. It's more his
It's
reaction.
exactly. And like you said, just losing the ball when there's 4 passes over there and he just tries to play the difficult pass.
Yeah.
It's a player very, very low in confidence. And as low as it may be, we can't just keep carrying and go, don't worry, it will come good, it will come good. He needs competition. He needs...
These moments in a player's career, these are the times that make men, you know? Like,
Correct.
You have to break out of it. But for me, as a striker, when I saw him not get that first one when it wouldn't fall for him, I go, this is not staying. You could take him off for me at that point. I'd want to get taken off. It's like when you're a striker, before the game, you shouldn't even hit too many shots at the goal to warm up, because miss 2 of them, gone.
Yeah.
You know, because we're so fragile as players up front.
But I felt
when
like-
he stood on the ball,
Yeah.
I was like,
No.
get him off now, because it's gonna keep making it worse.
And he
for
was
him.
starting to cost us at that point. It
Yeah.
was actually starting to be a bit of a liability. First off, I felt like he had the chances, but he kept going. He was like, I had that look of him like he's going to score today.
Yeah.
But in that second half, and it's no surprise to me, he was taken off within 10 minutes of that
When
second
he
half.
swiped
Just
out,
because,
obviously Ange made the decision then. But
Yeah.
when he got on the ball, I was like, okay, this is your chance. Spray the ball and get in the box.
Yeah.
He ran for 20 yards.
yeah.
With the ball, doing nothing. And that point, you're going, his head's completely gone.
Yep.
Like he's.
And he had
he's completely
3
gone.
open men to his
Yeah.
right, and he
His-
decided to go to the one on
Matters
the
is right there, the most creative player on the field. Like, give it and go. Give it and get in. You know, it's like you've got players pulling out. We were on top of them at that point.
But it's those moments where you think like things just aren't right
collapsed.
mentally, mentally for
mentally
him.
he was
But that's why I'm worried about just completely killing his confidence. Like, you know what I mean? That's why I'm worried about, because clearly he's in his own head.
Send a rocket up his
He
arse.
is in his own head, isn't he? You can see that.
Sim, keeping him on kills his confidence
Yeah.
even more. Because look what
Because if
happens.
he keeps screwing up.
Yeah,
Exactly.
For him, he's the type of player, like, sometimes it's just like, look, take him off, have a word with him. Look, I took you off there because you were going downhill. Like, let's go to training, let's get you back up, you know, rather than stay on and then he's going to watch that back.
But
Because
what do? Do you like keep trying to play his way into form, or like on Tuesday does he come out the team?
think we've tried that.
Or do you think
yeah,
like
you've given him 3 pro games, you know, 3 big games at the highest level, and he's
But
just...
we have been winning and playing well.
Yeah.
But do you think that's in spite of Richarlison rather than he's been
And I
kind of
think you
contributing to
get,
it?
get away with it if you see him. The first half, he does actually a lot of good work. He actually gets into the places, and you could say, okay, both big chances, you're unlucky, right? Second half, though, it's like, bro, you cannot fall on the ground, which is unlucky. Everyone trips on the ball, like, that's fine, but you can't
get up.
swipe out like that. You can't moan, and then you can't run and dilly-dally on the ball. Like, a manager is getting to know you. The manager actually is fighting for you in press conferences. Now you're starting to do things that any manager would hate. You know,
And
so-
and then you couple that with the fact that his passing is a lot of the times very inaccurate.
Yeah.
His hold up play is, as Brian was saying during the stream, like a trampoline. It bounces off him so often.
Yeah. Yep.
And those things must really infuriate managers, because
Yeah.
those are simple things that if like most players should be able to do at that kind of level, like simple, basic defending. And we know that Richarlison, not basic like build up play. And we know Richarlison is capable of spectacular things. We saw that at the World Cup. Like, we know that. But it's just simple, like literally basic football things that sometimes is what he struggles with the most. And that
Well,
must be
for
infuriating.
me, simple things as a 9 is, so when Matters gets the ball in the kind of half space here, and that is like all day long you dream for
Yeah.
balls like that. He puts it perfectly behind the centre back. That is where Richarlison has to be. And the header wouldn't even be a hard header. It would have been like a little low header. That's where he had to be. You look where he was. He was hiding behind the other defender. And then when the ball's coming to the front post, the number 9 is the player who must get front post. The back post is where the winger comes in and he's got the back post. Where is he when the ball comes in? Hiding behind the centre back. You can't hide.
And the fact of the matter is, within a minute of Son moving centrally, he plays a lovely little flick pass into Udogie, and it's like, why? Richarlison had about 10 attempts at that pass, and he couldn't do one of them. And someone has one attempt at it, and bam, we're on goal, we score. So look, as harsh as it is on Richarlison, I think question marks just do have to be asked.
Yeah, I think what you got to ask for this as well, when you're saying it's hard for Richarlison's confidence, you got to look. Solomon and Perisic have come on, and when they've come on, they've done their bits, made an impact, and then it's like you're on the bench for next week. So it works both ways. When his confidence is low, you've got players that are confident, ready to come on, and that's what it's about.
If I was Perisic and I'm not starting this game, I'd be like,
exactly.
What's going on here?
Yeah.
Top liver? Like, look how good I played.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I think it might be worth mentioning Gio. Tough game to come on. You're winning. And now you're going to be, that's the first time we've kind of seen it. Like, you've just watched Maddison do all these dynamic turns. Like, it's like his body is like on a swivel.
Literally.
And Gio seems like he can't turn.
Because
he's like, I want to give the ball back, I want to hold ball, you know.
But he was in pre-season, was able to turn a bit more.
Yeah, and he was turning and putting that beautiful outside of the boot ball through the line.
Now, I have to say, I think the midfield 3 did a good job on it, but I think Højbjerg as well, and Skip. I think Skip more off the ball than on the ball, but I thought they did their job. You wouldn't start
with that 3, would you?
No, I wouldn't start with that 3. But I think when we needed legs, they brought them, and they allowed us to retain control of the game.
It's a very good second 3.
Like. Yeah.
Well, it's very good to get them to come on and kill the game off. These 3 have been working their asses off the last couple of games. Just like, come off, have a rest.
If you're winning a game 1-0, right? You would kind of go, because Skip and Hobby, you could just sit them in front of the defence and you've got extra reinforcements. You know?
All right, well, look, that is the instant match reaction. Thank you, everyone, for joining us on today's stream. We'll move on to the post-match fan show very, very shortly. 3,500 people still watching, so big up to everyone in the chat. Thank you, Brains and Brian, for joining me on today's watch-along. We'll see you all very soon for the post-match fan show. Like, subscribe, and comment, and as always,
come on, you Spurs.